Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to another version of the Nat One-Liners, Moxie and Might, D&D, or Dungeons and Dragons if you're old.
Woo!
Welcome.
Thank you.
How you guys doing today? Hope chat's doing all right and having fun.
What about me?
Everybody?
Anything about me?
Well, I was just going to ask everybody, why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves, tell us your character's name. Oh, wait, I don't want that song to start yet. Oh, man.
It's okay, we didn't hear it.
Sweet. I was talking loud over it. Why don't we just start off saying hi to everybody and just tell us your character's name and maybe, something you like.
I'm Barris, and I like whiskey.
Sweet.
I'm Chronic, and I like Barris.
I'm blessed.
And
He
whiskey.
likes himself.
Go ahead, Grimble. Or Maywin. Who go ahead.
This is Maywin, and I like this game.
Sweet.
Grimble, and I like friendship.
Oh, dear Lord.
That's the best ship.
That is, dude. I am JBMM31. I am the DM, and I like long walks on the beach.
What about short walks?
Oh, short walks are a little better.
Yeah.
Borrowing a wheelchair
Love
helps
short walks.
a lot. Wheelchair walks on the beach don't work so well, but
No, not so much.
I need to make one of those for
Hey,
Amy.
let's keep
Sure
this
is a
stream
workout, though.
Wheelchair.
compliant, okay?
What was that, Grimble? Or Blastius?
Sure is a good workout.
Oh, God, yeah. Well, right on. Does anybody remember what we did last week?
No fighting whatsoever.
We got naked.
Grimble got
I gave
drunk
you-
and Barris did not.
Yes. I gave you ample opportunity to fight.
We didn't play pig.
You didn't play pig. Yes,
so
you're walking
didn't-
on the road, the tradeway, I believe, between Waterdeep and Daggerford.
Truly.
I think
how you
we
pronounce
left
that.
off hunting, right?
Were you hunting? You were at the campsite of hell watching a bunch of different animals and beasts run through as you heard in the distance a loud roar.
Remember,
And
we did a little bit of hunting.
Yeah, there was
Tried to kill something as it ran by.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
I was
right.
trying
No,
to
you guys
talk to
got a
him and
deer.
everybody kept killing things.
Right. You guys got a deer. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think you've got like half a deer carcass roasting on an open spit right now.
Yeah, I was like, hey. I was talking to the animals. Hey, what's going on? And then whack, freaking killed that deer.
Good job slowing him down.
Yeah.
Then a
You
giant
set him up,
ogre
I'll knock
told
him
us
down.
What was happening?
Yep.
And then we let him be.
And
Yes.
we put cinnamon and PCP on it for bravery.
Oh, that's right.
Good Lord. I missed that part of the
PCP.
party.
A smidgen of cinnamon.
I must have got the roofie that time.
Yeah, that's right.
You're
You
back
got the
getting
roofie drink.
biscuits.
One of you gets one every week. We never know who.
Well, it was
Roofie
supposed to
roulette.
be like.
It always sucks when it's the DM. All right. So, yeah, you guys are sitting in the rain around your wonderful campfire, the campsite of hell. You've got half a venison carcass roasting on this open spit in the fire in front of you. The rain isn't really coming down too hard. It's just, like a drizzle. You hear large roars and screams and this leagues and leagues away as somehow the sound is just carrying through these valleys and down the Tradeway Road. You guys all get a long rest.
Wait,
From what?
before we rest,
Sitting at your camp.
before we rest, can we
Yes.
can we hunt?
You can absolutely try hunting in the night. It's going to be, yeah, dude.
Oh, was it? I mean, so when we left off, it was already night last time.
Yes. So
How
right
much-
now it's like the middle of the night.
Maybe we should hunt in the morning.
You killed a deer. How much more do you need to eat?
It's not. It's
Grimble doesn't even eat.
No, I don't even need to eat. No, it's not even. I don't want to eat. I just figured since we're out here in the wilderness, we can get some extra meat. We can stack. We can put it in our bag and keep it fresh. And then once we get back home, we can sell it. We make a lot of money off of meat. I don't know.
All right. Grimble's got a side hustle.
I'm just saying. You guys don't want to, that's fine. But I don't know. It might be better to hunt in the morning instead of the night. So
Should also keep an eye out for some onyx.
that's true.
Ooh. Yeah, you guys have some things you can do, and I've got that all ready for you. So whatever you feel like doing, you guys most of you can see in the dark anyway, right?
Yeah, I got
I
night
know-
vision. Or dark vision.
Yeah, you guys got at least 60 feet. Well, why doesn't everybody roll me a d20? As you put your ear to the ground,
3.
you're feeling the vibrations.
Four.
Oh. Interesting.
Number 12.
Oh, it did
Oh.
go through.
Let's see here. 4, 12, 3 Blastius. Good job.
6.
All right. Maywin, good job. A 6. Sweet. A 14. And all right. Perfect. So you guys start looking around the camp. You guys kind of get, I'd say, between a good football field away, a good 100 yards of this radius around the campsite, looking around for different game. And unfortunately, as most of the game ran through, it scared off most of everything that was there. But because you guys rolled so well, you find 2 skunks and a badger.
Is it a honey badger?
Dibs on the badger.
I
Is
mean,
the meanest looking badger you have ever seen, protecting this hole underneath a dead stump.
does anybody even eat skunk?
Oh man, where's Agadash when you need him?
You said there was a hole under a stump? I want to investigate it.
The badger is standing directly in front of this hole. If you get any closer, he will attack.
Oh, I thought you said we caught the badger.
You see him. That was to see what animals you had. You still have to keep rolling if you'd like to hunt it.
Are we hunting badgers?
Badger.
For 5 HP?
Mushroom!
What do you think, Bears?
I want to
See the badger just snarling at you. He's up here in the top right corner, right about here.
I'll.
We don't need no stinking badgers.
Did you say this is before we went to bed or after we woke up?
4.
I think
However you feel like RPing.
Why we're sleeping?
I only sleep for a small window.
Well, I just need to know because it changes what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna use spell slots on a badger if I'm not gonna get a long rest afterward.
We'll do it before then. Go ahead, waste your shit.
I cast disintegrate.
All right.
We're trying to eat that bitch.
Fireball?
Well, I could ask him what he's protecting underneath that stump.
You could.
Why don't I?
Great idea. Go ahead and tell me what you're rolling for that. Or you don't have to. You can just automatically talk to him, right?
I'm casting my animal talkie spell.
Sweet.
He
He looks over at you and I'm not gonna let I ain't gonna let no flying lizard take me away from my home. He's standing there in front of his hole, just snarling at you.
That's a spirit.
So, is it just you in there?
It's just me. The missus is out. Who the hell are you? Get off my property.
Hey, don't be an asshole.
That's my name, boy.
Your name is Asshole?
Badger?
You heard it. Turns around and just starts farting all over you and kicking dust at you. Turns back around, snarling.
He is an asshole. Kill him, Grimble.
Did you hear it, Grimble?
He's
I heard
chomping
him.
on something.
So I reach into my Pokemon bag and I throw an axe beak at this guy.
An axe
How's an
beak.
axe beak?
It's a
Well,
bird.
It's a tall, flightless bird with strong legs and a heavy wedge-shaped beak.
Oh my gosh, that is
Has a nasty
hilarious.
disposition, intends to attack any unfamiliar creature that wanders too close. It is a large beast.
Boom. Axe beak.
And it makes an attack on, I guess, that guy.
The badger hits.
Did that roll?
What's the?
Sweet.
Never mind.
And so the axe beak goes, "Caw-caw!" And he it attacks with his beak. What's it? 1d8 plus 2 damage, slashing. 4 damage.
You see this axe beak come down and just hit right over the top front shoulder of this badger. He screams and snarls, asshole will live to fight another day, as he tries to break and run. So, Gribble, do you want to use an opportunity to attack him, or you're muted, buddy?
No, I want to look at the hole. He was trying to.
All right.
I'm not
So
gonna.
the badger,
I won't let it run away wounded, so I'll hit it with the Beacon of Sylvanus.
all right, you'll Sylvanus it through the bushes.
Let's see.
Oh,
25 to hit.
I hit it.
oh
it hit,
God, yeah,
Did it have more than four health?
it did.
Oh, okay.
It had 5 health.
Oh,
All right,
That would be
man.
more.
DTD that badger. That means describe the death.
Yeah, as he's running away, I feel bad because I see it bleeding out, and I knock an arrow and I give it the old Texas heart shot.
Oh, nice.
For those of you who don't know what a Texas heart shot is, you can imagine the view as a badger's running away,
So right up the butt.
right up the butt. Yep.
You made it a
Oh,
popsicle?
Popsicled it.
Asshole the badger slumps to the ground. Dead.
Oh, you shot him in his namesake. Poor guy.
You broke his spokes. Poor asshole.
I'll go over there and while Grimble's checking out the household over there, I will go ahead and process that animal, trying to do a good job with keeping the pelt nice, etc., etc. We're trying to make a profit by killing these animals. This is what we do.
All right, dude. Grimble, go ahead and roll me an investigation check, please.
Investigation.
As you go crawling into this smelly little badger hole that's
22.
underneath this dead stump. You go, and he's actually got a pretty comfortable little corner
he
there. It
does
looks
that?
like he's, yes.
I'll make him a foot smaller so it's easier. I'm gonna cast seeming on him.
Grimble, you feel Blastius' hands on your back as you shrink even smaller than you are. You are now 2 feet 3 inches.
Oh, he's just a
If you so
little guy.
choose. If you so choose.
I only appear 1 foot shorter. I don't know if I can actually be 1 foot shorter.
Not morphing, yeah.
Oh, it doesn't morph.
It's just
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's a sight trick.
Well, then
it's like an
never
illusion.
mind.
No, it's fine.
No,
I'll look
I do
small.
it anyways.
And I'm like,
It's
I'm so tiny.
hilarious.
Sweet.
But
Everybody looks over. It's like, why did Grimble just shrink? What the fuck?
oh look, I can fit in this hole. Wait, I can't. What the hell? What the fuck?
A 22, eh? Nice. You crawl in and you see as you crawl in there, he's got a bunch of different furs and stuff like that that are all over the ground. He's got just like a perfect little bed. It's
Ooh.
nice and warm and dry inside this hole.
I'm like pulling the furs out. Oh, we could probably sell these furs.
As you start rummaging around
Just
through all
dismantling his
the,
bed. Poor
the
guy.
bedding
Yeah,
and
well,
everything, you find a leather vest.
Oh.
And in that leather vest, you reach through a pocket and find a lock, a very good lock. You also find a purse
Oh.
that has 50 gold in it.
Ooh. Hey, look at this, guys.
Are you giving that to me?
Yeah, here, check out. It's a vest, and inside the vest was a purse and a lock and 50 gold. Check that out.
Wow.
Adding 50.
Oh, and look at
gold.
all these pelts I pulled, and I pull the fur out. Like, look, there's some fur in there too. Crazy.
I'll cast
It's interesting.
detect magic.
Okay.
Is there anything magical about the vest?
There is nothing magical about
What about-
anything there.
Not the lock either.
The lock just seems to be well constructed.
Wasn't there a female badger?
She is away,
Okay.
or so it seems.
Any magic mushrooms?
There is nothing else inside this cave save, just scraps of fur, and the badger had a little shit corner.
Well, here's some extra fur and gold and this vest.
So you pull these strips of leather almost, because the fur, as the badger tried to do his own, I guess, cleaning of the animals that he had found and killed, he basically just used his claws and just stripped off their fur and put it up in his bed. So it's like strips of leather is what you would find if that's even something you can have. In
Oh,
this.
so there's no nice fur, no nice pelts.
It's got some no. There's no nice pelts.
Okay.
It's
It was
like
a comfy
chewed-
spot to sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah, forget that then.
it's badger chewed.
Okay, never mind. Nah, these are all chewed. Never mind.
But I guess I'll put the lock and the leather vest.
Leather vest, lock, 50 gold.
Give me an investigation check, Chronic, on that leather vest.
Investigation. Gotcha. Uh,
14.
14.
All right. You start rummaging through a couple more pockets, and you reach inside the front. You pull out what looks like the remains of the poor person's vest finger, half chewed inside the inner pocket. Fingernail torn off.
Is there a ring on the finger?
There is not.
No.
Just got to pull it out of the pocket. Just got, what the hell? Throw it over your shoulder into the fire. Oof, smells delicious. I mean, it
Gross.
smells horrible. What? Oh, jeez. Lahar, everybody.
And what about the lock? So is the investigation check on the lock or the vest or both?
Oh, you just look at the lock, and it just looks really nice.
Oh, okay.
Maywin, you're watching all these shenanigans. You see two skunk with their tails up in the air, standing about 20 feet from Asshole the Badger. They are about ready to let loose their clouds. What are you doing?
Hey. I want no part of no skunk.
You just sit over by the campfire and go, nope, I'm out.
Yep.
I
pretty
quit.
much.
I quit. I quit Moxie and Might right now.
I leave.
All right. Roll a perception check. Anybody who's standing over that hole, that would be Chronic, Blastius, and Grimble. As you guys are ass up looking into this hole.
25, any good?
Ooh, yes.
Right down the middle.
Nice, dude. You guys all feel the presence of those skunks behind you. Chronic, you get an advantage on this dexterity check.
Okay.
As they start spraying, you get to jump out of the way. All of you roll a dexterity check.
Save or check?
Check, please. As you are using your muscles with all your might
Ooh,
to spring
20.
out of the spray's zone.
23.
Chronic, or excuse me, Barris, are you in that area? You kind of more by the campfire. I thought you were kind of more there.
Processing the badger.
Oh, okay. Cool. You need to roll a dex check too, and a perception check.
Oh, for skunks?
Yes, because you just kind of ignored them as you just went after the badger. Trying to talk to him. Oh,
Sounds about right.
Blastius. Oh, no. Barris, you see those skunks as they start spraying, and now your dexterity check. Blastius, you were able to get your eyes on these skunks, but instead of running away, you're like, what the hell kind of animal is that? And you walk over and try to touch one. Having never seen a skunk before in your life, Blastius, you take a full snootful of skunk spray. It hits you squaw in the jaw, man. It is ripping down your face. I need you to roll a 1d4. Roll a 1d4 plus 1.
I rolled a 46 dex save.
That how it
What?
works now?
Oh.
Okay, cool. You hop up into the trees just as Blastius takes this spray. Blastius, you stink so bad right now. Your charisma checks will be 5 less 4. Roll me another 1d4.
Plus 1 again?
Perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. 3 whole days. This stench is just permeated in your soul right now. Your prestidigitation does not seem to work.
Damn.
It does not pull all of that musk
disintegrate
off
on
of
the
you.
fucking skunk. That sprayed me.
Sweet dude.
I take several steps away from Blastius.
It saves.
Thought it doesn't save.
What do you mean? A 15? No, you're right. It doesn't save. Wait, no. How do we do that? It goes to the offense, right? Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it takes
Yeah, we'll say it goes to the
78
offense because we always have. Yeah, it takes 78 damage. It literally. Go ahead and DTD that for me, buddy.
Just try not to throw up as I'm gagging. I just look over at this fucking skunk and just let's try out this new spell and flip it off. And a thin green ray sprouts from my finger right into his asshole, into his stink gland, just disintegrates him from the inside out.
Nice.
And
The other
I throw
skunk
up
looks
because it
over.
smells so bad.
And anybody who gets within 10 feet of Blastius has to make a con save to keep from throwing up.
I'll stay this far. That's good.
I dashed it at Chronic.
He dashes.
Really? What a dick.
He a dex. Now a dex save as he comes up trying to give you a hug, Chronic.
What an asshole.
Oh,
15.
15. Okay, roll me a strength or athletics check, Blastius, as you come to
Wait.
grapple your friend Chronic.
Well, they both suck, so...
Go with the worst one.
Well, they're both -1, so it doesn't matter. Haha, I don't roll shitty
Oh, you jump and try to grab him, and he just kind of zips out of the way and in time, and he is able to keep just 10 feet away from you as you start chasing him around the trees as the drizzle comes down. The other skunk looks over and screams as its mate disappears and starts spraying like one of those sprinkler heads that just goes around in circles, spraying its gland to death.
I run away.
Chronic, you are away. Grimble, did you guys all save that, right?
So,
As you
can I
see
burn
this
thing
happening,
off?
Yeah.
it is so soaked into you at no, you cannot.
Damn it.
It is on everything that you own right now. And it may have ruined your clothes.
You got any tomato juice?
Right?
Right? I cast wall
You do
of
have a
water on
cart?
myself to
What?
wash it off.
You kind of stand in this cube of water that you've made around you, and that actually does kind of help with the smell a little bit. It makes it so that we can almost stand around you now.
All right.
But your hair and face are still just stinking, because that's the only thing that's sticking out of the wall of water right now.
You're about 50% less stank.
Hey, I'll take it.
Hey, Blastius, you should put your face all the way in the water and just leave it there for a bit.
This
Well,
smells
look
pretty good.
over.
I step out of the wall, and then I put my face just in the wall to clean that off. And then I take it out.
Smells pretty good when he's covered in water.
Right? Have a little straw sticking out of the wall of water. You
You don't smell half bad when
snorkel.
we can't smell you.
And you look over and you see the other skunk finally fall over as she sprayed herself to death as her mate disintegrated next to her. Both the skunks are dead.
Skunks can do that?
Thought that was
Art
bees.
has broken. As you look around some more, you find really no more animals as they are staying well away from that smell.
It has a name. Blastius.
Don't make me hug you.
You guys all just kind of lay down next to your tents as the drizzle lets up a little bit, watching the fire
I guess you can
and
add
what's
a,
remaining of the badger roasting. Go ahead, Bear.
you can
Sorry.
I guess you can add a badger pelt to the bag of holding.
A badger pelt? Roll a survival check for me, buddy. As you
Survival.
walk over and you start carving away at asshole the badger.
Yeah, you're a ranger. You
There's,
should
there's
do that,
also
right?
a dead skunk without a active stink gland anymore, so.
I'm gonna not touch that. So yeah.
It busted its head already, so.
You
But
walk over,
you go
Barris,
touch it.
and unfortunately, you see that your arrow had actually split its intestines. So as you're carving away at this badger, you can't really get any good meat from the lower half of its body because it's all permeated from that stench in its intestines.
Well,
But you
that's
are able to get
lucky.
the pelt, and you are also able to get. Roll me a 1d4, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's 4 out of 4.
Nice, dude. You get 4 pounds of asshole badger meat.
Oh yeah.
Direct from the hole? Like,
No, that's the ruin stuff. His name, asshole the badger.
oh. It's like it's a very specific cut of meat he's looking for.
Yeah, right. It's more like the shoulders, so you could
Hey,
call
4
it the
pounds, that's a lot of asshole.
So it's all about asshole badger meat or badger asshole meat. It's 2 totally different things.
Right.
Absolutely right. You guys all just kind of start resting up for the evening. As you see no more. Does anybody want to play? Does anybody want to play any games, or are we just going to sleep through this night, get our long rest, and continue on our adventure? You do you for a few minutes. RP at your leisure.
Did John go Micro Machine Man on us?
Yeah, I
Did
know.
for a
He had a
second.
little
Because he like cut
internet.
out and then it came back.
He went
and he went
little
really fast.
Max Headroom.
Oh man. So did you guys hear what I said?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Oh,
All right, cool.
Kinda.
RP if you'd like.
So one of the things I've been wanting to talk to you guys about, I've been
What? I'm standing
What?
back because I stink.
yeah. Oh, hey, you too, Blastius. Hey.
Speak up.
You start
I'm just still over
tuning
here,
in.
guys.
It's okay, I'll write it down and tell you later.
So like, I was you guys know I was raised by wood elves, right? And I was kind of taught the way of archery and ranger and stuff like that, and right around the time that I ran into you guys, I kind of discovered this whole other path that I've really been enjoying, and that's this working with these runes. I don't know if you guys have seen me playing with runes at all, but they're pretty powerful and pretty awesome, man. And I feel like it's my calling. It's my path that I want to pursue. And I've really, really been studying as hard as I can, and I've actually kind of some intense music. Thank you.
What are you, some kind of runescaper?
No. Maybe I might have been back in the day, but not right now. But I've been studying so hard that I've almost forgot some of the things that I learned when I was more focused on my ranger skills.
And what would that be? And
Well,
what would that be?
Well, I mean, like I was training to learn how to use 2 swords at one time, and like now it's like all I'm doing is like throwing arrows, and I'm doing really, really well with that. But by the time I switch over to use my swords, like either the fight's done or I don't get to use them. So it's like I'm forgetting that skill, and
Well, I'm pretty adept at dual wielding the swords. If you want to practice with me, I'd be more than willing.
I just feel like my focus is more toward like I want to keep doing archery, like that. I will always do archery. I love it. But these runes, there's something there, and I really, really want to keep pursuing that, and like I say, like as soon as I met you guys, like it was weird. It was like this whole new chapter of my life happened, and I started like this whole path started the same time I met you guys. It was an interesting coincidence.
So is your new strategy to light them up from a distance and then go at it and hit them with advantage?
Well, I think that's always been the idea.
No, like
You light him up, and me and
like
Wesley
up-
will run in.
like get up in their face, hit them.
But tell
Well,
me,
I mean, I kind of want to continue to kind of stay back a little bit, and work the bow through the fight. But there's things that I can do with these runes to help you guys and to help us be a stronger group. And I've been picking up bits and pieces as I go, and I'm this close to deciphering a couple new runes that, from everything that I've read and I've picked up, just through conversation, are pretty damn powerful. So
Do you need help with anything?
No, I just wanted to share with you guys, and just let you know. It's like, it's more, I don't know, man. I just like turned a page in my
Things to come?
life, and like I feel like I've been with you guys longer than the rest of my life. It was like before you. It's pretty awesome.
We have had some interesting adventures and gone a couple interesting places.
So
Jumping
far.
between like parallel universes and stuff is kind of a bonding experience, I think.
so tell us about one of these rune spells that you've learned about.
Yeah, what do they do?
Yeah.
I
Well,
need you
it's-
to roll a perception check, everybody.
Elaborate.
And why did nobody remind me to change the episode title?
Oh, dude.
It's ruined. Okay, game's over. Turn it off. Shut it off.
We have to,
Fuck
we
it.
have to start over.
Like, God damn it.
All right. Ready, everybody? Restart.
All right, it's
Hi, Chad. How y'all doing today?
I'm gonna-
We're now
I'm
at
gonna-
episode 19.
Oh,
I'm gonna need 2 more beers. I'm gonna be right back.
cool. Maywin and Grimble. Perception checks.
Grumble?
Grimble,
A
you
nat
are
1, 6 total.
yes, you guys are both listening to Barris, and you are so enthralled with his new story about runes, and it's something that you kind of are into there a little bit there, Grimble. I need you now to roll me another, what do I want you to do? I want you to roll an intelligence save for me, Grimble.
Here it comes. That is a 13.
Aw, you
okay. You feel this stomping inside of your mind, like scraping along a door, punching on this door in your head. You hear muffled screams coming from on the other side of this door. It hurts. Roll me a 1d4.
One.
You take 1 psychic damage from this as the headache just starts pounding throughout the night. You hear this screaming in your head, but you just can't seem to make out the words of the voice from the other side of the door.
Oh, it hurts. Oh.
This continues for 10 minutes.
Someone pass me a joint. This headache is killing me.
yeah, man. What's going on there?
Oh.
Can I get a perception check from Barris, Chronic, and Blastius?
My head hurts.
Blastius flings a catapult for no reason.
I fling a joint at Grimble. Sorry,
nice.
My mic was muted.
Okay. Right on, dude.
All right. You need me to roll something to try to catch it, or can I just say I catch it?
Oh, you could say you caught that.
Okay. Bing. Thank you. And
We're
I'm shaking,
good
trying to
joint
light
catchers.
it. Oh.
You
It's not
smell it,
helping. It's
though.
not helping. Oh, shit.
You smell it, though, and you can smell that it's been on Blastius's person. It's skunkier than the skunkiest joint you've ever skunked.
Oh, that's some skunky shit.
You
But it's
can't
not
tell
my
if it's
headache.
the you can't tell if it's the weed or the skunk scent.
Yes.
You guys hear a rustling in the bushes near this huge rock outcropping to your southwest.
Do I see anything?
Wait, who hears it?
Yes.
Everyone that didn't that one?
You see this old man with this weird looking staff who's walking out from behind the bushes.
Stand up and
You
stand
know
up and knock an
things.
arrow.
Oh, you think you know things about arrows, boy?
Thing or two. Who are you?
I am the greatest archer that has ever survived.
Oh, my head. I know I'm hearing things, sir. It's because when I just hear someone say they were the greatest archer. Oh, my head.
You see this crooked old man step out from behind the tents, avoiding Blastius as much as possible. What the crap is that? He looks over at you, stumbling through the woods in the dark.
That's our camp defense system. Seems to have worked.
Well, that works, man. There's an animal for fucking 300 yards around this place.
Oh, the deterrent. It's really good.
It smells like my grandma's butthole out here.
Close.
I shudder to know why you know what that smells like.
Comes in and sits down right next to you, Chronic. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. So what brings you into the woods? It's his big, long, flowing white beard.
Be honest, we were
He's
trying to
in
get
the
away
wind.
from Blastius, but he just kept following us.
I'm gonna look over to Chronic and kind of just give him the nod to make sure that he's got this old guy under control, and I'm gonna go over to Grimble to attend to him and make sure he's okay.
I acknowledge the nod, and I give a reciprocatory do nod as well.
All right. You kind of look
What
back at
word
each
do you
other
think's he
both.
saying?
Yeah, one of those.
I want you to roll a deception check as you guys are both trying to sneaky eyeball each other.
Ooh, what? Oh,
I
You
wasn't.
heard me.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be deceptive or anything.
Oh, so you're just doing
He
this
just-
right up. Okay, so he looks over at you too. As you guys are like,
He looks at me, and I look back, and I go, we didn't do any of that. He looked at me and just nodded, and I didn't know what's up.
the
Nod
old
back.
man looks at you, and goes, "What? You guys hitting on each other over there? I mean, it's great. Good for you. That's good to be out in the woods.
Do you
for that
want to be
thing."
included in the sandwich?
By the way, Grimble still
Oh
appears as fish litter.
no.
Wait, what?
What's
As
your
he
name,
kinda
old man?
Puts up his strange looking stick. He goes, I am called the Steel Crane,
Okay.
and I have
What does
books
that mean?
for sale. And he opens up his robes in total flasher fashion. You see he's wearing a loincloth, but he has all of these scrolls and written books drawing down these robes. I sell them. Just seems like you might need something, Archer, as he looks over at you, Bears.
what do you what do you got there, good man?
Y'all got any more of them books on runes?
Y'all got them there room books?
You say you want some room books, eh? Just 1 second here. And he shuts one side of his robe and starts
wow. This headache.
leafing through the other side.
This headache showed up around the same time this guy showed up. I wonder if they're connected.
Roll an insight check at disadvantage.
Did
Trying to connect the
my
dots.
16 medicine check help?
Let's see.
You look over at Grimble
Sorry,
and you go, man, there is
there's
something
advantage.
definitely wrong with your head, dude. Are you all right?
Ooh.
I can't,
Well,
just because you can't see it's on the outside, so you can just tell that he's hurting, but you can't really
Yeah.
see what it is,
Yep.
you know? All right, insight of 12. The old guy just kind of smiles over at you, and you don't feel any like hatred towards you. He just seems like he's this old peddler of stories and books.
So you know, we're into scrolls and learning and whatnots.
Well, I think I got something for you right here. Just a sec.
Anything has to do with archery or runes? I'd be interested in.
Well, let's see here. And he pulls out this half-ripped piece of paper. It doesn't even look like a scroll or anything. It looks like it was a page ripped out of a book. Well, I kind of have this, but it's pretty special.
Really? Because it looks like a
Hold it
ripped piece
close.
of paper.
Yeah, it looks like just like the stupid receipt you get for, go to the grocery store or something. I get it, but it ain't, man. I wrote a really nice recipe down on here.
What's a grocery store?
You wrote the recipe?
You want to see?
Yeah, I want to.
It'll cost you.
How much?
I want 3,000 gold. As he looks over
For
your
what?
tent.
Grumble looks up. Wait, is this a
For
food
this.
recipe?
All of a sudden, he stands up quickly. He grabs this strange looking stick that has this weird little rope on it that's been kind of wound around it. He swings it around a few times, releasing that rope, pulls it back, and strings this strange looking bow. He turns around, pulling 3 arrows out of what seems like thin air and launches them at 3 trees. These 3 trees instantly explode in fire, hailstorm, and little tiny pieces of wood.
Why are you blowing up trees?
That is a neat trick.
What?
And as quickly as he launched these arrows, he quickly sits back down, the bow unstrung, string wound round his staff. Could be something to do with that there, young man. Could be.
I mentally say to Barris, I say, we could just kill him and take all these scrolls. And that nifty bow he's got. Just saying.
Your scrolls, give them to me.
I would hope that somebody would not do that to me when I'm his age.
Better hope I don't see you when you're his age.
Exactly.
Wait, how old is he? He's probably younger than me.
That's true.
Yeah.
So what exactly are you selling, old man? I mean, you're being very vague.
Well, I mean,
We may be able to
seems
help.
like I have all the leverage. The more I tell you, well, that's not true because I am trying to sell it to you. So you were saying something about combining your archery with runes, I believe.
It's true. Yeah,
Okay.
it's the path that I'm walking.
Runery.
Runery, yeah. Or archery.
Rune.
Well, I'm also always interested in learning new ways to kill and, take care of my enemies. Well,
I'm just one of many in this group.
Yeah. Do you have anything for me as well? Maybe we can get a discount because we're getting multiple things. Who knows? Flash us again, old man. Show us your shit.
He pulls off the other side.
Can I do an insight check?
Loincloth
real
showing.
quick?
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Pulls out several more scrolls. These scrolls have always helped me in a pinch, but I don't really have anything skill worthy for one of your. He kind of looks you over a little bit. Of your blood type there, little man. As he's looking down at you, Chronic.
Is he taller than me? I'm like 6 feet tall.
Drawing.
Hi, Yellover. Do you got anything for bad smells?
You can't really tell how tall he is because he's kind of hunched over the whole time you see him. He's sitting down, all hunched over his legs, drawing in the dirt. Say that again, Blastius. I'm sorry.
You got anything for bad smells?
Do I have anything for bad smells? God, no, dude. What the hell happened to you?
Skunk to the face.
A skunk to the face. Dear Lord, did you make out with it?
Yes, he did.
Jeez. Well, the water seems to be helping pretty nice. I hope you can keep that up.
Just
You're gonna
keep
come out all.
tapping the water.
You're gonna come out all pruny, though. I don't know. If that's gonna work for your fire guy. That's weird. It's just a weird thought right now. My head is spinning with this.
What can I say? I'm complicated.
Yes, I see.
Do you have any ketchup?
Catsup.
Hats up?
I think I might have a recipe for something like that in here, though.
Cat soup. Ugh.
Pulls out this cooking manual. Throws
I
it
have a-
down triumphantly right next to the fire.
I have a
Now
good
that
recipe.
I will give you for... Well, let's say, because you guys seem pretty nice, and that guy's pretty stinky. 5 gold.
I'll give you 4 gold.
Wait. We're buying a cooking manual to
Yeah.
help with his stink?
It's
I
a
don't,
recipe.
I don't understand how do we get from A to Z all of a sudden? Like, what? How does that work?
He said 4 gold for a recipe
But
book.
recipes,
5.
would it hurt to have recipes?
Right, recipes are awesome. 4 gold. I'll take it for 4.
It could increase
4?
our profits.
I believe I said 5 there, little young guy.
You sure did. Now you countered at 4, buddy.
You're countering me with 4. Roll a persuasion check.
I say 2, and that's my lowest offer.
I
won't-
got a
you won't
0.
go any lower?
Oh,
How about you give it to
see
me
why
for 2
you're-
gold?
why are you trying to screw the old man in the
Ow.
woods?
My head still hurts.
Nobody else around. I don't know.
I'll take it off your hand for 2 gold.
Roll another 1d4. Grimble.
Got it. 3.
You take 3 psychic damage.
Oof.
As you should.
Oh.
You rolled a
The
0.
pounding in your head seems to increase more and more. Roll a con save for me.
Oh, I'm a bit nauseated here. 24.
That 2 was right there, dude. You are able to hold back the vomit as your head pounds. You go and
Sit down.
just fall to your knees, holding your head. It's all you can do to keep yourself from fainting. And that lasts for 5 more minutes.
I'm having the dry heaves. Blip.
I'm gonna read opposition on this guy.
Roll me a persuasion check, Chronic, for your 2 gold thought.
My investigation?
Nope.
What?
Persuasion. You're
Persuasion?
trying to persuade this guy to give you the book for 2 GP.
Ooh.
Oh.
I don't think a 7's going to
He
do
looks over at you and just starts laughing. He's laughing so hard, spit starts flying all over the place, man. Just laughing like a freaking waterfall.
I take 2 steps back.
He's almost choking on his own spittle. I think 5 GP is a pretty good number there, kids.
Yeah, well, if Grimble wants to buy it, Grimble can buy it. I'm not paying for it. I don't need it.
I'm going to stick with it. But that other one now... Yeah, I can't give this up. For less than 3,000 GP. That is a friend's price.
Now, hang on.
As
I
his
just want
robe
to
billows
confirm.
in the wind.
I want to just confirm that now, if we pay that, my friend Barris here is going to be able to shoot 3 magic arrows out of his anus, not the silver anus, his own anus, apparently, and explode trees. I just want to make sure that's what we're talking about. Is that what's happening?
No, it is not quite that way. What this does is it teaches the rune, I believe. Is that what this does? You're just going to have to find out now, aren't you? Is it worth 3,000 GP to you or not?
Well, no, you're not. You're selling us air. You didn't tell us anything.
I got
You're
the
like, look what
paper
I can do. I have a piece of paper.
right
Buy it. You're like,
here.
it doesn't mean what you did correlates to what's on the piece of paper. We need proof. We need something.
May or it may not.
Barris, I say we tell this guy to kick rocks.
You see him pull out a little rock with a rune on it. Just throws it at you, Barris.
I'll pick it up. What do I see?
See an Arcana check for me.
I give him a little tap for guidance. Roll a d4. There you go.
While
12.
this is happening, I walk over. I'm like, can I look at that?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Here.
God.
Oh,
Everybody-
go away. Oh, no, I run.
Everybody
I run.
roll a con save as he
Here,
comes
I'll go
storming
over
up
here
to the
closer
fire.
this guy.
This guy just walking up smelling like a whole
Yes.
bag of ass.
Oh, yeah. I made it 18. I'll hold it in.
You see the old man jump
16.
into the air and land on top of one of the tent poles and just stands there on one foot.
Did he
It's
drop
looking
a
Crouching
over at
Tiger,
you.
Hidden Dragon
or
shit
whatever?
going on.
Oh, he doesn't drop a thing as he stands there on one foot on top of that tent pole looking down at you, Blasty. It's like, dear God, get
Oh,
the
good
hell
boy.
away from me. All right, let's see what we got here.
Let me inspect that thing real quick.
Maywin,
Just an external. I won't open the pages.
you fall to your knees and you start throwing up. You are incapacitated for
That's
4 rounds. As you can't do anything, as you are just retching over the side of the log that you were just sitting on, it is taking you out. 3 rounds
I thought it was cut in
incapacitated.
half.
Barris,
What?
roll me a d4.
Good boy, Chief.
Grimble, Chronic, you are fine as you are able to stay out of the range.
But chew it back down.
Of the stench that
Blasty.
is
Oh,
Blasty.
man. The exact same thing, Barris. You are overcome with nausea. You just run over to where Maywin is and start heaving over the log. You are out for 3 rounds as you see the old man sitting on top of the tent looking down at you guys. He's like, Derek, are you guys friends or what? That was rude.
He's really stressing the friendship with this smell he's bringing around. I'll tell you what.
I've also got, like I said, some
Yeah,
of those
I forgot,
scrolls
guys.
down
My
there.
bad, but I just wanted to get a close look at the book. Sorry.
Hey, Blasty,
Yeah,
you want that
you go
fly
walk
now?
You see 3 scrolls on the ground. He's like, yeah, I believe those are level 4 spell scrolls. You just open them up, cast the spell you want, and they're destroyed after that. Use once, then destroy is what I like to say.
What about the kind of
Ooh,
spell
the thing we want
scrolls?
a lot of money for. I just want to make sure it's worth,
Wait,
paying that much money.
hang on. Is he trying to sell these level 4 spell scrolls for 3,000 apiece?
Oh, no. Just
Oh.
this page.
How much for the spell scrolls?
Oh, you guys are so lucky.
Wait,
I sell
but-
all 3 of those spell scrolls to you at
I'll just back up a little bit to help the situation.
1,500 GP.
you know, if
How much gold do you think we have? We're just like.
This is a pretty freaking
people
nice
going-
tent you got here and a cart right there.
You're
Jeez.
doing this all based off of
We
a
came up
fucking
with
cloth tent over
Look
here.
at all those nice
I'm
weapons
a
that you-
millionaire with a tent I got here.
Look at you. Look at that lovely lady you're walking around with. That dress is clean. It is beautiful.
I'll give you $200.
How do you explain me?
I'll give you 200
Yeah.
gold per spell scroll. So that's what? How many were there? 4? That's 800 gold.
3.
Oh, sorry. I'll give you 600 gold then.
Oh, no way. I want 1,500. That's even less than half.
Because it's not worth that much.
you
Oh,
have
dude, they're level
any-
4
And-
spell scrolls. They're worth way more than that.
And also, let's take into consideration we don't have that much money.
Okay. Well, then I guess I ain't talking to you then. And then he holds that piece of paper, dangling it over your face, Barris, as you seem to be throwing up with Maywin.
What about specific spells? Like, does he have the ability to sell like a spell that someone like Maywin who can read it and add it to their spell book and have it forever?
Do I have anything like that in here?
Yeah, like full, like a regular spell.
The robe billows open.
Like, how does that work? Can a wizard read a spell scroll and write it to their book? Because these are kind of like generic spell scrolls, right? They just kind of.
No, I didn't expect to see a powerful wizard on the road, madam, as he bends over to you and he kind of touches your back. And as he touches your back, you feel this little energy flow through you. Your dry heaving stops. The nausea leaves you.
What about me?
He goes, well, I don't know about you yet, man. I just got this for sale, buddy. And he kicks you in the butt. You feel the same thing. You are both feeling fine now.
Wait, Chief,
Unfortunately, ma'am, I don't have anything that you would be able to use here with me. What you need to do is come to my shop in Waterdeep. There I have everything you would need.
What's your shop called? What's your shop called?
Books and Rooks.
Safe through the sending zone. Did that catch on fire last time we were there?
Books and Rooks?
In Waterdeep? No.
Yeah, you've only been to Acquisitions Incorporated inside of Waterdeep. Kind of right outside the front of it. You really haven't explored that city.
So you don't have any spells
Okay,
for
I'm thinking
sale?
of Westevelden, I think.
I just don't have anything on me like that. I didn't expect to see some, like I said, some powerful wizards on the road. It's strange times. Don't carry all my stuff with me. I'm an old man. I carry some scrolls and a couple little small things here and there. But like I said, come to Books and Rooks and see my shop.
Books and Rooks is the name of your shop.
Yes, sir.
Well, I know it looks like we're rich here, but we've just come into some good fortune as far as our gear comes. But we're not rich. Would you consider any kind of trade?
Any kind of trade? What? No, man. Gold talks. Trade walks.
I
But
understand.
I'll tell you this. If you do decide to come up with the gold, you come find me at my shop. I guarantee you I'll be able to help you with your little runic problems.
Well, I was about to say, I mean, we do have things you might want. I'm sure you like jewels and other random assortments of items. Maybe you want some magical items. Maybe who knows what you might want.
I mean, I got jewels and stuff like that. Basically, that's just more work for me. I'm just going to trade it into gold.
Have you ever seen a basilisk?
A basilisk? Where the hell are you guys from? There's no basilisks around here.
I've seen some shit.
Seen some shit. Well,
Been
okay.
here and there.
I'll tell you what. You got that piece of paper? Have you ever seen an entire basilisk gonad?
Hey, what? The hell are you doing?
Trade you
with one of
this
those?
nice big lumpy gonad.
You pull
for
it
that.
out. It stinks a little bit because it's been a few weeks
Oh,
since you've had
No,
it.
he can't
no,
smell
that's
it
a-
because of me.
That's how you can tell it's fresh.
he
I'll even let you feel it. It's weighty. It's girthy.
walks over and kind
distracted
of
by this
pulls.
conversation. While he's distracted by this conversation, I cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
Have you ever felt the basilisk gonad that hefty? To be honest.
Or any.
Say that again.
Have you ever felt a basilisk gonad that hefty?
Are you
It's-
kidding? How'd you even get this close to a basilisk to grab its balls off of it? That's
Oh,
just
we killed
crazy.
it. We killed it and then sliced its balls off.
Wait a minute. You killed a basilisk. Where the heck have you
Listen,
where'd you do this?
If you want to hear the story, that'll be 50 gold. But for now, do you want the item or no?
Well, it's not
And
worth
if-
anywhere
and if-
near what this
And
is.
if you
This
think
is
that's the
something
best
vital.
of the items we have, then you're mistaken, sir.
Well, if that's the best of the items you have, then I have grossly misunderstood your monetary value.
No, I said if you think that's the best of our items, then you're grossly mistaken.
Oh, okay, because it's not a good place to
Man,
start
I'm
right
trying.
there.
I'm trying to trade. This thing is like 1 in a million. You don't see gonads anywhere this size.
Oh no, and I know what it does. It's hard to get. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. Well,
make some
all
mean
I'm saying
potions
is
out of it.
we have some other things you might be interested in trading if you're just willing to part with this little scrap of paper that apparently means so much to you. But if you don't want to barter, I'll stop wasting your time. You can stop wasting my time. I'll fuck off. That's what I'm best at.
Roll a persuasion check.
Ooh, 9.
Ooh. He just looks over at you and he's all, yeah, you got a silver tongue, son, but it's just not going to do you any good right now. It was just a random thought walking by you guys. I saw a warm campfire out here in the drizzle. Wanted to see if you wanted any of my wares. It's all right.
Before you leave,
Go sweat off my gonad.
I will put forth 500 gold toward the 3K GP.
If
So
you
what you're trying to say like a down payment or something?
No, I'm saying I will put 500 of my own gold out of my pocket that I won during gambling at the arena, and 2,500 out of our pot.
I send my sending stone to Barris to be like, if you really want it, we could pull the trigger. It's not an issue. It's just I don't know that it's worth it, but this is obviously for you. So if you want it, then we can get it.
Yeah, it's piqued my interest, and we've gambled with a lot more. Wink, wink. Supreme healing potion. I don't mind spending a little bit of money for the opportunity to potentially learn something that's of interest to me. In the Sending Stone, this is all happening in the Sending Stone. Just so you guys know, I've hunters marked him so I can find him if this turns out to be bullshit.
Okay, that's fine with me.
Does he feel hunter's marked?
You don't know.
Does it like tingle?
He
All right.
doesn't seem to be reacting to the hunter's mark.
I look at
least
him.
You can't tell.
I look at him and I take the 500 from Barris. I grab the other 2,500. I go into my secret stash over here and look. I pull out the money.
Kind of pulls his robes back together as a brisk wind chills him.
I hand him the 3K, and I'm assuming, hands Barris.
What the hell?
I'm not going to hand it to him without him handing Barris the paper, though.
Oh, no, by all means. He looks over to you, Barris, and holds the piece of paper.
And I hold out the money.
Straight to your face. And he reaches over and he grabs the satchel of cash from you and looks down at it lovingly, and he gives it a hug and a kiss, a deep kiss. It's a little disturbing. Wow, gosh, this has just been fantastic. What a wonderful day. Oh, I love you so much. Looks down at it, making out with this bag of gold. When he's pretty much standing right next to you as this is happening, as he's made you feel a little better. But that definitely brings that nausea right back up.
Since you're so happy,
I've
you
since
think
moved
maybe
away
throw
from the
that
camp
quick-
again.
All right. Go ahead, Maywin. Sorry.
Since you're so happy, do you think you could throw that cookbook in for free?
What to cook? Oh, cook. Free. Oh, yeah. I haven't seen this much gold in a while. Gold.
I love gold.
And I paint
You
his
go ahead and keep
gold.
that. You go ahead and keep that cookbook. You look on page 53. I believe you find a recipe in there for some tomato sauce. Good luck finding ingredients out here in the woods, though.
See, he's a dick. I knew it.
As soon as it makes sense, I will check out the piece of paper.
All right. You see him. It looks like he's going to sit there at the fire with you guys for a minute. Maybe like hang out for the evening. Then all of a sudden he just stands up, flashes everybody again, and puts the bag of gold underneath his arm. All right. Enjoy the view and enjoy the night. He closes his robes back up and kind of trundles down the room. Is he still hunter's marked?
For an hour.
For 1 hour. Without concentration or anything like that? That's cool.
It is concentration.
Oh, it is concentration. Okay. He disappears in the darkness.
Here's my jam.
Heck yeah, man. Barris, you look down at this piece of paper in front of you. You're staring at it, and it reminds you of something. I need you to roll me an intelligence check to see if you can remember exactly what this reminds you of.
Am I getting any help on that, or is it just...
Can I help?
14?
14. All right.
You said
The
intel?
words on the page shift around similarly to Grimble's diary, but they're not spinning quite that fast. Roll me an Arcana check. Arcana.
We don't do Arcana 5.
Oh,
I would, if it's Arcana, I would be handing it off to somebody
Cheers!
else. Lahar.
you look all over this piece of paper and you cannot seem to get heads nor tails out of it. And just
Hey,
can't tell what it is.
there's some magical shit going on with this. Does anybody have any idea what's going on with this page, man? It kind of makes to me, but
Can I roll an Arcana check on it?
magic is
Anybody who
elusive.
wants to take a look at it can.
I will take a look.
Does
All right.
Even
intelligence work?
Blastius, if you want to get close enough to
I
it.
got a 14.
I had to.
No, it's because it's a, kind of a magical page. It has to be Arcana, unfortunately.
I rolled an Arcana. I got a 14.
Yeah, you're fine. Perfect.
Oh.
You are fine.
Oh, thanks.
Ooh. Grimble hits the number. Woo. Grimble, you are able to concentrate just enough as the headache seems to fade.
You doing okay, buddy?
Grab this piece of paper. You look down at it. You're like, man, this is actually really interesting.
Like 3K
As you see
gold?
the words, Barris, as you look over Grimble's shoulder, as he's trying to decipher this sheet of paper, I need you to roll an Arcana, or just a sec here, Arcana or Wisdom at advantage.
Oh.
As Grimble is able to figure out what's going on with this thing.
What do you think?
13 wisdom?
You start looking down at this and you realize it is teaching you everything you need to know about whatever new feat you want. But as you do that, you look down at your blades and you feel like almost like a coldness to them as they sit there at your hips. And that knowledge of dual wielding fades from your memories, as it almost seems to switch. Whatever feat is on this page that you want is now, and it switches from dual wield to the one that you want on you, and now on that page is the dual wield feat, as it etches and transfers from you to it. So go ahead. That's what you wanted, right, buddy?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet. So what'd you pick up?
It's just a feat change.
No, what's the new
Yes, it is a feat change.
So whose feet do you have now? Do
Yeah.
they still,
one?
do
He
they
has
still
mine,
smell?
and I have his.
Do they still smell?
We swapped feet. Mine are huge, and his are tiny. It's ridiculous. Fucking clown
He would be
shoes.
falling over all the time.
So Grimble has a 14-foot tall Barris feet. Barris has 3-foot tall Grimble feet.
So you
They
guys,
each look 1 foot bigger or smaller, depending on whose it is.
it seems like from what I'm picking up on this, I feel like these scimitars, like I was saying before, like I don't know, this guy must have been something magical because he's obviously keyed in on what I was feeling and just appeared at the right time. That's pretty crazy, but like I hold on, I pull out my scimitars and I just kind of fuck around with them for a minute. I'm like,
Maybe he's your fairy godmother.
Roll a dexterity check with disadvantage.
Oh, you just cut yourself with your own
Witch of the
swords.
West.
You see what happens? You start showing off, the DM makes you roll.
yep.
There goes a pinky toe.
And now you have one hand.
It is a 6.
Oh, jeez. As your arm starts swinging around in the weirdest windmill fashion you have ever seen, like total 6-year-old kid windmill, you start cutting pieces of leather off of your pants. Whooshing, whooshing. The blade comes narrowly close to Maywin. Maywin, I need you to roll me a dex check to see if you can roll out of the way.
Apparently, your blades make the same sound as a city in China. Fuxing.
Yeah. Zhuping, zhuping.
No, you said Fuxing, and I believe I've heard that in some kung fu movies.
Sweet.
Some Jet Li.
A 10. Okay, I need you to roll your left-handed damage. What blade do you have in your left hand, Barris? As you come slicing down to Maywin's ankle. Hello.
There's a munchkin.
Hey,
I see a pretty big
dude.
munchkin. What do we get there?
My picture.
All
That
right.
is awesome.
Oh, that's nice.
Did you draw that?
Those two ballerina rats.
I
Oh,
color.
you colored it? Oh, freaking sweet. That is awesome.
It's hard to see
Man.
what's moving.
That
You
looks
color it
fridge-worthy
way
to
better
me.
than I do.
Nice.
I know.
Oh, it's really cool.
Good job.
Thank you.
2 thumbs. Oh.
Way up.
Maywin,
Yes,
you
sir.
take 10 slashing it damage to your left ankle
She
as
doesn't
his
get it
Back,
blade
guys.
picture?
bites deep.
Oh, sorry, Maywin. I'll make it up to you. And
You
I take
instantly
the
let go of the blade.
I take the dragon edge scimitar and I just drop it to the ground.
Cool.
And the dog's gonna need to go out really soon here. Just
Yeah, we're gonna go on a break right now. I just
All
wanted to RP that last little hit.
Yeah. No, I mean you can take a sec to get it there.
No, it's great, dude. We're gonna take a break right now. Maywin, when we get back, you're going to have to react to.
Uh-oh.
All right. Have fun. We'll be back in like 5 minutes. Thank you so much for being here, chat. If you are here, if not, we'll see you next time, I hope.
Number 1 is dead.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'm on 3.
Yeah, I've got down about 1 right now. I'm about to refill
Be
that.
back in a few.
Yeah, go 5. You're good. So that worked for you there, Barris?
Yep.
I was trying to think of some cool ways to do this, and then you just started springing the RP, and I'm like, oh, okay, now I know what to do.
Yeah, no, you're good, brother.
The stranger in the woods, flashing you with scrolls.
Yep, just wanted it to make sense, and I think it did.
Yeah. And you understand that the feat that you had, dual wielder, is now on that page. So that in itself is also worth some good money. So it wasn't just like a use once then destroy type of a thought.
Right.
And I'm hoping maybe somebody in the group will pick up on that and maybe want it, and then they can put whatever feat they don't want on that and just kind of switch all these feats around. And that's just kind of a cool little thought.
Yeah, no, I
way to
really,
RP
really
shit.
like it. Yeah, no, that's awesome, dude.
Sweet.
Got to be some
Right
kind of.
on.
There's got to be some kind of a roll or a trial, when you want to use it. Oh, like instead of just going, now I have dual wielder.
Oh yeah, no, you got to be able to
Gotta be some
like.
kind of trial.
You can obviously read it, like no matter what, because it was your feat. You know that feat. It unfortunately has lost the skill of it, but you do know what it is. So if you want that back, you can always just look down on it and read it, and it'll transfer back.
Yep.
It's kind of cool. And I'll figure out how the concentration, how long it takes for all that at some point in time, and I'll make that. I'll homebrew that item up too.
Right on.
I just kind of made that shit up right on the spot right there. I was like, fuck, man, how am I going to get him to change his feet? Shit. Oh, wait, I know how.
No, that works.
A traveling book salesman.
Well,
Right on. I'm going to go get myself a drink. I'll be back.
What you got there, Grimble? Chips and dip?
Chips.
Are we taking a break?
That's all I need.
Sorry. I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll go get another beer.
I just got done shooting the shit with buckshot, so I gotta go get my snack now. I'll be back.
Nice.
They're back.
Whee!
Hey.
Hey.
Poor Maywin, you've been getting the ass end all night long tonight, girl.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was me, but
Oh yeah, dude, the nat one on the skunk really sucked. And then you killed Skunky's husband, disintegrated him. That was
You
so
shouldn't have done that.
rude. Hey, you shouldn't have stumbled in his freaking house.
I don't give a shit.
You can't just make camps willy-nilly. Animals live here.
Yes, we can.
Talking animals like Bambi, too. I'm just joking. Oh, yeah. I didn't spill a drop, Amy.
Through the time.
Liar.
Yeah. Liar! Dude, so Guar is getting this new guitarist, and she wails, dude. I think they're gonna go on tour with her this summer, and fuck,
Nice.
dude, I want to go see them so bad. I think oh man, I can't tell if I'm too old or not to go to a Guar show, because I know if I go to a Guar show, I'm gonna be right in the middle of that fucking mosh pit, just getting douched.
Yeah, well,
with
yeah.
blood and
I got a
blood
question.
and
How
cum
many young
and
people do you
pee
think
and
are going to be there?
Yeah.
oh, lots, dude. The Guar show is
they'll
an
be all old.
experience, man. I mean,
I'm
there's
sure,
usually
but
a
like
little older people
you know,
there,
like
but,
it's probably people your age that are going to be there.
well, I mean, there isn't an original member of Guar anymore. They're all new, so it's like a brand new band right now. They just come out with this new like image and everything, dude. It's pretty freaking raw, dude.
I
It's-
don't even know their music, but I know of them.
Oh, their music is so good, dude. It's like punk metal. It's a great way to describe it. But they do covers and stuff like that, man. They just have a lot of fun.
I'm sure I've heard them, but I can't recall
Yeah.
anything.
They bring puppets out on stage and cut their heads off and bleed blood all over the people in the crowd and just shoot. It's just a freaking killer time, dude.
It's
Bruce
fantastic.
and I have been to a
So,
few.
Almost as hardcore as Ozzy biting off a bat. Got it.
Oh, way more than that.
Way more.
Dude, way more than that. So the first time I saw them, they brought out a Michael Jackson with tits wrapped up like Mary, the mother of God. And she opens up her dress and she's got this baby on an umbilical cord and starts swinging it around all over the place. And then the lead singer chops off Michael Jackson's head off and she just leans over and just starts bleeding just all this blood into the crowd. They just start squirting blood out of the freaking little fetus and everything. I mean, it's just craziness, dude.
Interesting.
Yes, man. It is unbelievable.
Family entertainment.
Yes, you go in there wearing a white t-shirt and you come out and it's like perfectly tie-dyed from all the crap they just spill all over everybody in the crowd. One of the best times I've ever had at a show.
Gallagher show was risky.
Oh no, this is beyond that, dude. I took Jason to a Guar show once. I can't believe he came with me, dude. It was so funny.
Badger?
Yeah, dude. He went and saw Guar with me at the observatory.
Nice.
This was back, I think I was working at Bosco still, but yeah, he went.
Trying to regulate myself, guys. I'm trying.
Oh, it's all right. So we're just missing Chronic now? Right on.
I'd like to go to the observatory for the observatory.
The observatory, the venue, is pretty cool, actually.
No, I meant the observatory.
Oh.
As in the
yeah.
sciencey thing.
Yeah, sciencey things are cool. But going to an observatory is kind of annoying unless they have like this huge telescope. Otherwise, it's like, cool, I can see stuff with my eyes here or at my house. You know, it's like
Griffiths.
I'd rather go up to a mountaintop and go look at some shit if I was going to do
That's
that.
fair. Well, I hear you have to like park at the bottom and walk up anyways.
Oh, fuck that. I'm just going to wheelchair to the top of the mountain. I don't know why I keep bringing up this wheelchair shit. You can take the break off. Jack can hear what we're saying right now, right?
They have been the whole time.
Good. That's what I want. Hey,
I don't turn it off
guys.
during the break, except maybe my own.
We know you're there. Hi. If you have any questions about what we do in D&D, go ahead and write it down in the chat, and we may or may not get to it.
Or just say hi.
Yeah, say hi. Make fun of us. And then we can make fun of you in turn. Okay. I think we've listened to this song long enough.
No more mouth harp.
No more.
Good stuff, though.
That's a really good song. I have to say, it's like a banjo, though. After you've heard it for like 15, 20 minutes, you're like, dude, I'm going to scratch my ears out, man. I'm done with that freaking spring sound, dude.
Bang, get bang, 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 bang,
Right?
bang.
What the hell are these rednecks listening to?
Yes, indeed.
So after looking over this this page, I don't feel like I've learned anything about runes, but I do feel like more focused and a little bit. I don't know. I'm a little more confident using a bow.
A boat?
Huh.
Bow.
Oh.
A boot?
Because we got a canoe right here.
Like you're a sharpshooter now?
Go gadget boat.
Yeah, dude, if you want to go ahead and post in chat your new feat, dude, go right ahead, sir.
What would you
If
say?
that's a possible thing to do.
I don't know if it's a possible thing, but I'll do a thing.
Tell us of your magic feats.
Something about you received a penetrating.
Penetrating
John, did you
precision.
change a setting where it's showing the chat stuff at the characters again?
What? Oh, no, I did not. I did see that. I think it was just because he wrote that in there. It shouldn't do that.
What did I
Well,
do?
and when I rolled a just a regular D20 earlier, it did it above mine. Maybe there's.
I think
an
it's
update
just
to
when
the
you-
add-on.
Yeah, it might. Well, I did all the updates today.
Oh, was that what is that, Piercer? Was that the Piercer?
I
feed?
think if you
Yeah.
type something into the public role or anything like that, it'll do that. And like your own private roles, it'll do that. But for the most part, it doesn't. Like if you click on your
Okay.
character and roll athletics or something, it doesn't do that over the top of you. It's just when you
Put
type
stuff
something in.
chat
Yeah.
by yourself. Okay, got it.
Yes. And I don't mind that because it looks kind of cool when it looks like you're talking and stuff like that. Test right above your
Yeah.
head. Great.
At least it's not like zooming to it. So.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That I will turn off. Okay. Sweet.
I just want to zoom in more.
Okay, so you get a little stronger or a little more dexterous. And once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals piercing damage, you can re-roll one of the attack damage dice, and you must use that new roll. When you score a critical hit that deals piercing damage to a creature, you can roll one additional damage die, determining that extra piercing damage the target takes. Woot.
There it is.
And with a bonus action, you can do body piercings.
All right, just pull your ear out. Perfect. Ka-ting! Okay. Everybody gets a long rest.
Huzzah!
During my long
Yes.
rest, can I intentionally try and just, I don't know, burn more to try and get some of the stink off?
Okay. No, this is what I want you to do, man. I want you to go into your new recipe book. And as the old man leaves, you hear in your mind his words. Check out page 53. Check out page 53.
Tomato sauce or
Hey,
tomato?
man, you got that book?
But he said we couldn't find the recipe or the ingredients out here.
Whatever, we gotta
You
find out
might-
what they are first.
Tomatoes, I'm sure.
Don't know that.
It's literally in the name, but yeah, I could be wrong.
You
These
could
guys
be.
are sitting there discussing with each other
You're
about
right.
what's in the book. May, when
It-
you're actually just
It
sitting there
doesn't need
looking at
tomatoes, it needs tomatoes. Sorry,
looking
my bad.
looking
Much
back
better.
at both of them
Same difference.
as they're bickering back and forth.
Chuck the book underhand towards us. Yes.
Sweet.
All
Hey,
right.
the book flies through the air over at you, Blastius. Are you still in your water? Or are you out of your water now, Blastius?
I've lost my concentration. It's gone.
Okay, perfect.
I got distracted by the stranger.
Awesome.
Or maybe the book
The-
being thrown at me. How about that?
You catch the book and you rip it over to page 53, and you do see a recipe for what looks like this amazing tomato sauce. It's called Zesty Sauce with Z's. Zesty Sauce.
Rosita.
Gazize. All right.
You know,
what's the
what
rest
we
of
could
it?
do
You
is
read the recipe
I
off,
read
and you
it,
see that it has
and it reads.
several cloves of garlic, tomatoes, and these strange hot peppers that grow wild in the valleys, pretty close to the Tradeway Road that you're on right now.
Like a side quest to me, buddy.
All I want to know is who's coming with me.
This guy.
Sounds like a personal side quest, bro.
Mom.
Happy trails. Good luck.
Just scour around the bushes over here, looking around.
You start skulking around the bushes. Roll a perception check for me.
Do I have to?
Every time.
Can like someone else roll it for me at least or something? Jesus Christ!
You're a little
I can
upset
never
as you're
perceive
just
anything.
I'll help you out when I wake up, man.
you're walking through the woods, kind of kicking rocks and looking down at your feet and just all pissed off. You don't notice really anything around except your bad attitude. The drizzle stops. The sun peers through the clouds as early morning hits the camp. You yawn and wake up. Blastius,
Still smells Why does
It
it still
does.
smell? Ugh.
I just fell asleep
Smells
looking.
horrific around this camp right now, but it's a pretty safe spot. I mean, nobody is ever going to come into this area as long as you're here. It stinks that bad.
So I say we leave Blastius stapled to the wall.
We don't want to babysit him, so we'll just tie him to the bed.
Ugh.
It's like it smelled bad, and then it hit the fire, and now it's like. A
Well,
flaming
he
turd.
is fire, so
Exactly.
it's like he's a walking turd covered in burnt hair.
I think it would have burned it off by now, but
Jesus
that's
Christ!
some potent poo gas.
You guys are all eating around the fire, commenting on how bad Blastius smells. As again, he's
Oh.
kind of skulking around the fires from the distance, looking over at bushes at you like a wild animal.
I just have a clove of garlic shoved up each nostril.
Hey, don't waste that garlic. We need that garlic for the recipe.
This is my garlic. You don't get this garlic. This is my garlic.
Booger garlic.
Garlic.
So hey, I'll help you find some stuff for that recipe, man. But hey, just wanted to show you guys that piece of paper. Like it helped me like build the way I wanted to be, like increase my proficiency with archery. But look what's on here now. There's some cool magic shit on this page, man. So the way that I was dual wielding, you can learn that now by using this page. If you wanted to, you could trade your knowledge for the knowledge that's on this page.
I already have dual wielding as a feat, though.
But isn't that cool?
That is
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
I don't want to lose.
So is that like a magic page then? So you could just like swap
So,
out.
do you wield bows?
That's what I figured. Do I what?
Forehands? How do you
I'm
shoot?
sorry,
How do you
what now?
wield bows? I don't get
Oh,
No, he
they
did
said
do
blows. I
duels.
was like,
No, but here, dude, here, and I draw the dragon edge scimitar and I hand it over to Chronic and I'm like, here, stick that in the bag of holding. I don't
Sorry.
need it anymore.
oh, okay. What is it?
The dragon edge scimitar. But like, just think about it. Like, if we had skills amongst ourselves that we wanted to trade around, we could potentially use this page for that, or we could just resell it.
Yeah,
Kind of, but we have to get rid of this one that's on it first. So somebody's going to have to bite the bullet and get dual wielding. I already have it, so I don't want it again.
Or we could sell it.
There you go.
So, but you can't sell
resell
just the
that.
feat and keep the magic piece of paper. Is what I'm saying. Like, how do we?
No, I'm saying sell the piece of paper. Like
Oh.
we spent $3,000 on it. We could probably
Roll an
get
intelligence
3K.
check, Bears.
Sell it for like 2,500.
As Chronic said something there that was rather intelligent.
I'm not
Oh shit!
intelligent.
Hey, hang on. Wait a minute. Let's not. I'm not setting a precedent.
Wait. Did I stop stinking all of a sudden? Hell freeze over? What
Dude,
happened?
Barris, you look over at Chronic with the air is passing between your ears as he says something
Perfect.
so
That's perfect.
prolific, and you're just
I'll drink to that.
you can learn dual wield. You're just so impressed with this page.
This is the coolest
You don't
piece
hear
of paper ever.
anything. Yes, you don't hear anything that Chronic is saying.
But here you go, Chronic. Take it.
He gives you the piece of paper with the dual wield feat on it. And I'll make that up. Next time we're here, I'll have a homebrew item for that.
You know, can I look at that?
Absolutely, you can. Well, I mean, I sorry, Chronic. Go
No,
ahead. I want to answer for you.
I'm holding it. Fuck you. I mean, okay, here, Grimble. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Hang on. I need to eat a Snickers. I'll be right back.
As you pull out your Lembas bread breakfast. Oh, copyright.
Second
looking at it and
breakfast,
I'm
or
like,
is this
oh,
third breakfast?
Yes.
Oh, dude, it's 11sies.
I'm down.
Oh yeah.
I think we
oh,
just
no.
got demonetized like 5 times.
Yep.
Wait, when do we get monetized?
You can't demonetize. We're not monetized.
Yeah,
That's
look that
right.
up.
All right, Grimble, you're looking over this piece of paper. I need you to roll. Well, actually, I don't need you to roll. You already did. You rolled your Arcana check for this. So you can actually read the dual wield on this page without having any problems. You
Yeah.
can see it on there, and you're just like, wow, that is really strange.
You know, I was thinking about trading my observant for it, but I'll lose 1 int, which will put me under. So I changed my mind. I'm not gonna lose
Yeah,
that.
you don't want to be not even.
Yeah,
All right.
I changed my mind.
You look
I
it
give it
over
back.
back
Okay,
and
yeah, here you go.
forth.
And it back.
Does Maywin, by any chance, do you have any feats you might want to change out? If not, we could just keep it in our stash and do whatever we want with it.
Hold on.
Blastius, take a look too.
Maywin, yeah, give me an Arcana or an Intelligence check if you want to take a look at this.
Hey,
I'm
John,
good
where's
with my
mage hand at?
feats.
Your mage hand is sitting on your shoulder 10 feet away.
You don't have a mod for it?
That makes sense. Just sitting there. It can't be too close to you because it stinks.
It's like
Yes, I can do
Thing
a mage
from
hand.
Adam's Family, just kind of chilling, just like a spectral version.
Yeah. Just a
I was
sec.
just, whoops. Did not
Wait,
mean to do that.
Wait. I think I have one already.
Yeah, I thought, didn't you have like that mage hand effect or something?
I have the effect. I also think I have a mage hand monster. Alright.
Now, is the mage hand as strong as the pimp hand? I'm just, asking for a friend. I don't.
No.
It's the pimp's mage hand that's strong.
All right. So you guys are still just eating breakfast, having fun. You pull your mage hand out, and I'll get to that in 1 second, buddy. Sorry.
No problem.
I'm working on it. Okay.
I guess we never worked this out prior.
No. That's all right, man.
Epic fail, you
I
guys.
love
man.
flying by the seat of my pants.
Can't bring you anywhere.
Like all last week.
Actually, I haven't muted.
Go ahead. You guys can
unmuted
still RP.
I haven't unmuted the Twitch site. Can we hear us today? Is it? There's no sound issues. We're good.
Yeah, I
check
heard it.
periodically.
Nice. You guys can go ahead and RP as you guys are packing up your tents, getting ready for the long
Blastius,
road.
is the smell ever going to go away? Because I still smell you. That smell will haunt my dreams.
I have an idea, guys. I have an idea about the smell. And so I use prestidigitation, right? But instead of trying to clean, which is what I think we tried before, instead, I'm going to use the ability where it says to create an odd odor, right? Where it says you can instantaneous harmless sensory effect, like an odd odor. And so I'm going to make an odd odor that tries to block out that odor.
Just like do like burnt popcorn.
Yeah,
Like that'll
that's a good
mask
one.
anything. You're like, oh god
I like
damn
the
it,
red mage hand.
burnt popcorn.
I like
I
burnt
figured
popcorn
red
as
would be
as-
the one you like.
as the
Right.
odd odor.
It makes the perfect sense.
So I'm gonna use the odd odor prestidigitation. I'll probably have to cast it multiple times over and over to try to mask his stank with something just that's odd but not necessarily as bad.
Okay, so I'm going to have you roll for something here. Now this, let's see here. What would be a fun one for this? Yeah. You can either roll Arcana or Charisma.
Oh, give it an Arcana. That's a 23.
Oh,
Nice, dude. So you are able to find some stench that mixes in with this skunky smell that doesn't necessarily make it smell much better, but it's more tolerable. So you can now get within 5 feet of Blastius without retching your guts out.
Honestly, if I didn't retch my guts out, I still wouldn't get that close.
I keep guessing the spell over
As
and
you
over
say this out loud,
to
is
keep the
yeah, Dick.
to keep it up. Don't worry.
By the
Eventually
way, I
we'll
don't
clean
have
you
any
off.
control of the mage hand, John.
I'm working on that right now, my friend.
Oh shit, that's a really cool.
Is it a creature?
Go ahead.
That's a cool effect you got there.
Good looking mage hand.
No.
Yeah. Very
Still
floaty.
can't.
Nope.
What?
Is it an actual
That's-
character, like an object or something?
It's a character. It is.
Okay.
Configure permission. It
And
says
I
you
just
there.
changed my picture to that because that's fucking epic. It's just moving around, being all weird.
Let me refresh and maybe that'll help.
Should I do the same?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and give that a try?
All
Give it a
right.
quick refresh.
Getting a little blank on the screen here.
Sorry, guys.
All right, all of you in chat.
I don't know about the rest of you people viewing, but I'm just gonna never watch this again because these people are amateurs.
Dude, are
Well,
you
don't worry,
kidding
no
me?
one's watching either. So.
Oh man, they'll get here. They just haven't heard the word.
Yeah,
Bird.
it's bird, by the way. Just if anybody's curious,
Bird is the word.
we already found out.
Yeah.
I like the layout a lot better now. Blastius, it looks
Yeah,
nice.
it looks really good.
Yeah. Good suggestions, everyone.
Can anybody move this token? The arcane hand.
No, I can click it. No, like not even click it. I click on it.
Try
and
now.
It's looking a little duplicated on the stream.
Oh, now I can move it.
Okay.
Alright.
Fuat, can you move it?
One second.
Everybody should be able to move it now. Let me check and see if Fuat moves
Yeah.
it, because that's you can. Okay.
Okay.
Night
So
monkey.
now it
But I
is
gotta fix something
working.
on stream real quick. So.
Take your time. Everybody, RP breakfast a little bit longer as you're packing up. You see the horses kind of chomping at the bit and getting ready to go.
Oh, I'll go pack up. I'll be right back.
All right, breakfast is ready. I made one of the meals out of this book here. It's orc meat surprise, but since we didn't have orc meat, I just had to use that what is it
Badger.
the deer meat from the.
Oh yeah.
We
Nice.
Give me an
that
intelligence
stag
check
last
really
night,
quick,
so-
buddy.
But
Nice,
but the recipe it's called orc meat surprise. So I guess but just with deer meat.
What's the surprise?
Roll me an
surprise is
intelligence
actually
check.
deer meat instead of orc meat.
Are you rolling an intelligence check, Gribble? Because I need you to.
Dogs try to kill each other. Did I miss something?
Intelligence check.
Waiting for you to roll.
Is that your Arcana check?
Wait, what? Oh,
Yeah,
you
I need you to
check-
roll an intelligence check.
Me?
Yes, Grimble, please.
Ah, shit. 10.
10. Oh, man. Like a lightning bolt after all of those headaches. You remembered, oh, shit, we just got a brand new cookbook.
Well, I know that. I was saying that this was out of the cookbook.
Oh, you found a cookbook recipe? Oh, sweet, dude. I didn't hear
Yeah,
you
it
say that.
was, I was saying that
Shit,
the
my
orc meat
bad.
surprise was a recipe out of that book.
Oh, nice. So you just changed for badger meat? Or
DM,
venison?
I'm going to need you
stag
to
meat.
roll an intelligence check.
Yeah, right, DM? Roll an intelligence check.
You know, it was
Who's
deer meat
paying
or stag
attention
meat.
now? All right. Perfect. Perfect. He is back. You guys are all packed up. Are we good now, Fu? We're getting there. All right. Well, I'm going to change the scene anyway right now. Is that going to help?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
All right.
I won't
Uh,
stand anymore.
I like the background music now.
Combat tracker.
It's pretty happy as you guys are
Went away, but
getting ready.
Hey, there it
Yeah,
is.
I took the combat tracker out. Oh, I see what you're saying. Never mind. My bad.
Oh, the roller is back.
So what are we doing? Are we heading toward that dragon?
Well, last I checked, we were supposed to be heading towards Daggerford, and that's what I thought we were
Heading
doing.
South
Great.
towards Daggerford and Misty Forest.
Just wanna
Maiden's
make
old
sure.
home.
And I quote the DM as saying, "We just have to go over the river and through the woods to the Misty Forest."
Just a few times over the horizon.
Oh
Don't need
shit!
to stop.
Strong
Maywin,
on the right.
do you feel like where that dragon was? Do you feel like that's the direction of where we're heading?
It was hard to tell so far away, but something in me tells me that that dragon is exactly where we're going.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
Anybody else want to say anything?
I don't. Are we going? I'm nervous to go fight a dragon. Don't want to do that, but we fought worse. Fuck it. As long as there's gold in it, really.
It's one dragon. How bad can it
We
be?
can always try and talk to it first.
I guess.
Famous last words, Grimble.
As a distraction.
Yeah, I'm on a horse. Sorry.
Yes, you guys are all in the northwest corner of this map, and you are traveling down the Way Road. It's unusually easy for this time of the year. Not a whisper of a soul is traveling south on these days. The road north, however, thousands slowly plod at a snail's pace, fleeing the rumors of flying death from the misty forest. Everybody roll a perception check.
Do I even need to bother?
16.
If you want to. You are riding in the back of the cart, just far enough away that
Hey, it's not the worst.
it's not the worst. It's smelly, but not too bad. Oh, you could be on your horse. Your horse is having a hard time with you on his back, though. I need you to roll an animal handling check.
Okay.
Or you could ride in the cart. It's up to you. Oh, nice.
No, let's go.
You're able to
No, that's fine.
you're able to slap that horse around, and as pissed off as it is, it still keeps you on its back. Okay, Blastius, Chronic, you guys are riding your horses. You haven't done this in a while. Why don't the both of you give me a animal handling check? As you're concentrating really hard on keeping on your horse.
You said
Paying
hard.
attention to the road. Whoa.
11.
Blastius, you already rolled one.
25. My horse turns around and starts moonwalking down the dot lane.
Right on.
You see that like the episode, or there was like a clip of was it Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart, and they were doing the equestrian shows. They're like, oh shit, the horse is crip walking. It's crip walking. It's
That's
like doing that
awesome.
weird horse dance shit. Oh my god. Do I owe money now? Do I gotta like pay
No.
$1, or is that like a
You're all right.
is that like a cursing jar? Like what do I do?
We will later. So you're able to just keep your horse from bucking you off as
That's a good idea. We should have something like a curse jar, but a murder jar. When we unnecessarily murder something.
Put it
Oh,
on
man, I'm
the
gonna be-
jar.
You know I'm in charge of everybody's money, right?
whoever gets the good kill gets to keep the gold in the pot. You
Me.
guys are walking down this road and you look up to the north as you see thousands and thousands of these caravans leaving the south. Your perception checks. You see this old, middle-aged lady standing next to her burro. Hey, anybody, help me! Help me! My child ran off into the woods. Is anybody gonna help me?
Yes.
No.
What'd
Was
you
he a
say?
small child about yay big? Because we ate him.
Oh no, he ain't no little boy. He's my son. He's a little slow because he got touched with the plague fever through my village. So he's a little slow, but are you serious? Are you guys gonna go help me find him? He
Wait.
ran off into the woods this way.
Plague fever?
Yeah. I'm in. Who else is in?
No. Plague. Tell us more about this plague fever before we tell
Oh,
you
man,
how we're
he
not
had it
going to
when
look
he
for
was
him.
younger. He got touched by the plague fever, it ran through my town. He can't talk no more, but he's a good lad.
Oh, okay. So he's not currently contagious.
Oh, now he had that when he was younger.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll find him then.
Are you
I'm not
serious?
looking-
You help me? I
I'm
don't
not
have
going to
any
look for
money
your
to
like
pay
plague
it.
child, but you know.
All I got is Steve the burro here. She reaches over and gives her little burro a hug.
Can we have him?
Oh, I can't give up my Steve. As much as I love my son,
Give up my
Well, what do you
Steve.
want, Steve or your kid? Pick one.
I know I
Steve's probably more useful in this
I
scenario.
got to
just
stay
saying.
with Steve right now.
Well, tell us about your kid. We'll try to find him. And
Your
then
choice has been made.
All right,
I
well,
walk away.
As you start walking down the path,
I
and she
just
looks at
trudge
you.
along.
I mean, I do need my
Come on,
son
Clarence, we
back.
might be able to get a burrow out of this. Tell us
Ew.
more about your kid.
Daywin, will you help me find the kid?
Absolutely. Children in trouble, I'm there.
Thank you.
When you jump down from the cart, you go, "Oh, my
Wasting
Lord,"
your time.
You run right up to this old lady as you feel so bad for her. And as you get a little closer, I need you to roll an insight check.
Who's you?
Maywin.
You as me.
That's what I'm saying. To you.
17.
I is you. He is he.
You walk up to this old lady. You smell some strange smells, but you pretty much just chalk that up to her just being old.
It's Blastius.
A little older. She doesn't seem as old as she's acting. Just something a little off, but you don't really understand. And she's just talking like a motorboat in front of you in this crazy southern accent, talking about her Steve, her Burra, and how she had fallen asleep. I've been up for 3 days and we've been leaving because we see these flying lizards around here. They're destroying shit. We can't be around like that. My son wouldn't handle that at all. So I got Steve Burrow here. We took my son up north. You're just keep rattling on.
Steve Burrowin?
Steve the Burrow. That's my Steve Burrow.
R.I.P.
Some of you will help and some of you won't. That lovely lady's gonna help.
Oh, what does your kid look like?
Well, he's a little taller, right? You see, he's about, he kind of looks as tall as you there. And he points over at you, Barris. And he doesn't really talk or say anything anymore. I don't really have a name for him, but this is what you use. She pulls out this little whistle. Like a little whistle that's...
He's got his own whistle.
Looks like a little dude. And sticking out of his back is the mouth of this whistle, and you put it to your lips and you blow it. You hear this strange, almost gurgling sound.
You blow
Wait.
the whistle's ass and it makes a gurgle sound?
And it's a dude.
And I tell you like this, it's my son's whistle. We made it just so it kind of looked to his likeness. Now you just blow that when you get close, he'll come a-running.
What does she
Anybody who
look
has
like?
that whistle, he'll just grab your hand.
Does she look like a human?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, man. I'm glad I'm not on this side
23.
quest
Right.
that is
Screw
calling
that.
you.
But you look at this middle-aged lady who just looks like she's had a real hard life, and that's why she looks so haggard. But yeah, she just is this normal-looking, dirty-ass human who's just clinging to Steve the Burrow.
And she has a
I mean,
son
Can't
that's
lose
as
that
tall as
burrow.
Barris.
She has a dullard for a son that ran off into the woods.
Is Barris currently 7 feet tall?
Barris is 7 feet tall.
So we have to find a 7 foot tall dullard who doesn't speak.
Touched with the swamp fever.
Who,
Is he the Brute Squad?
You are the Brute Squad.
ma'am, Miss, ma'am, lady,
Anybody
he's gonna
want
try
a
to kill us when
peanut?
we capture him, isn't he?
He's only mostly dead.
At least, what do you think of all this as you hear in this lady's plight?
Well, which way did he go?
Yeah, which way did you last see him go?
Oh, well, you see, and she points as you see, she's trying to point through all these caravans and the droves of people heading north. He goes, he went off of that way, off toward the east. I think over there by those rocks out there is probably where he'd be. He loved looking at those rocks.
All right, let me
There
see
are
if I
some
can
nice
see him.
rocks.
Come on,
Guys,
Elise.
sometimes he eats the little ones.
So
Come on, Elise. Let's go check it out.
I'm gonna cast fly on myself and go up into the
Are
air.
you willing?
Come on, Maywin.
I'm willing. And I'm gonna look around from like 60 feet up.
I just want to ask this in hindsight. Did you say he eats little rocks? By the way,
Yeah, he just, it's kind of
just
puts things in his mouth. That's how
I'm
he
like
kind of
pebbles.
tells what
I'm
it
not
is.
judging. I'm just asking. I was just
it's
want to
just-
make sure you said little rocks. He eats little
It's
rocks.
just his way. He may gnaw a little bit on your shoulder if you guys actually find him. Whoever got that whistle.
7 feet tall, and he eats rocks and gnaws on shoulders.
He's a rock
I
bite.
think
think
it's
I'll-
like a.
I
It's
think
just
I'll
like a
keep
love
my
bite,
distance.
Yeah. Oh, you got that there, little guy. Love bite. How'd you know?
A rock biter, huh?
Can we have the whistle?
Oh, wait, you want it? All right, here you go. She hands you this wooden whistle.
I'm gonna hand it to Ferris and say, "Let's go." And I'm gonna head back.
You hand it. You guys start walking
Get
off
blowing,
into
Barris.
the woods. Oh, my Lord, I can't thank you guys enough. I'll be waiting right here for as long as I possibly can with Steve the Burrow.
I'll say to the rest of the group, just keep going. We'll catch up. This won't take long.
Roger, Dodger.
Grimble, you said you flew up into the air. Roll me another perception check. You went up 60 feet into the air to try to scout the land in the hot sun of the morning. A 12. You look around and you notice that a lot of the animals in the area are still gone, running north. And you can kind of see that line and you also see the huge line of the caravan that's heading north, and all the people, dust is kicking up into your face as you're trying to look out into the woods, and the canopy is so thick you just cannot pierce it, even though you are 60 feet in the air. It's just unlook-throughable.
All right. Well, I come back down.
New word.
I don't see shit.
We ain't seen shit.
Yo, man, we ain't seen shit.
So Maywin, does anybody else want to go with Barris and Maywin?
I'll go with him.
But you're like, yeah, what the hell? You hop on the horse with Maywin. Or you could ride your dude. I forgot you still have him.
Yeah, I read Murphy behind him.
So Chronic, what are you doing? You're muted, buddy.
Whatever
I'm
it is.
interested. Who are all these people over here?
You're
There's a
looking
whole-
around, you see just a bunch of commoners and knights and soldiers and just mainly just villagers and people that are running away from the rumors of the flying lizards.
Which way is the flying lizards? This way?
They are south. They are all
Okay.
heading north. You are heading south. So basically, you guys are both on trade way. So the southern and northern paths kind of split. And now this is where they come and meet again. And
Well-
then it splits back up to the north and you're heading south.
We're looking
very-
we're looking for dragons, so I'm assuming flying lizards is common speak for dragons, so I just start kind of heading that way.
You're heading south as you see Barris and Maywin kind of trundling
hell
off
they
into
want?
the woods with Grimble. Blastius, what are you doing?
Who's this very angry looking woman here? Like,
That's the lady who was in the burrow right next to her.
oh,
Sad
okay.
mommy.
Ah, that's the one looking. So is she a giant too?
She is not. I just wanted you to see her face. That's why I made her
Oh.
big.
I'm gonna get that donkey.
Steve the burrow?
Steve Bowen, yeah.
Steve Burrow.
Well, I didn't see anything up there. What do you guys think? Barris, you're good at tracking stuff, right?
What? Yes. What? What do
You
I
got
think?
any ideas? I flew up in the air, I didn't see shit.
I'm heading in the direction that she told us the child was.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, I can't see anything. This stink is still fucking with my eyes. So you're on your own there.
Go look for some of those ingredients for that recipe in that book.
Literally just said it's fucking with my eyes.
Use your pinball wizard ability.
Look real hard.
So are you gonna hang
Look.
out with
Hard.
Chronic Blastius, or are you gonna travel down the paths with Maywin, Barris, and Grimble, and of course
I turn
Leslie
around
Stipes?
I turn around upset and just trudge on with Barris and
I was
everybody
Oh,
else.
You turn around and go with everybody? All right.
Yeah, I'm like everybody else is going. Okay.
then we shall follow, I guess. I mean, no need to split up. Two
Sweet.
people.
Well, I didn't want to
All
go chase a dragon by myself. Fuck. That
Roll
probably
me
doesn't
a
end.
survival check, everyone, real quick, just because I want to be a little anal about this.
Who's a
Just a
no?
little anal.
Lionel.
All right, perfect. Lanal, yes. Just
Like
a
a
tad
little-
lanal.
Ooh,
Look
24.
at you guys, dude. All right, so you guys
Hold
all
on.
realized.
Let's see the shitty roll. All right.
Uh-huh.
30, 20.
So you seem to be trusting this lady enough to where you tether up your cart on the side of the road right here, and you know that nobody's traveling south because of the flying lizards, so you don't have to worry about anybody taking your stuff. She's like, "I'll take care of your stuff real good with here. Me and Steve Burrow, we'll take care. You guys just go find my son."
You
Oh,
should
little
hunter's mark
kid.
Embarrass.
Will do, ma'am.
I can't thank you enough. You guys start trudging into the woods.
Off to grandmother's house we go.
All right.
Eris, just don't forget Festy. I see you eyeballing that giant woman over there. Just
No, it's really
Got nothing to offer.
He's into polygamy. It's okay.
Start
he's
walking
he's into pulling who?
Pulling me.
Whoa. Whoa.
Start walking off the path and
That's a
into
bonus
the
action.
woods. That's a bonus action. Take it right there.
Freudian slip, Blastius.
And after a while,
Inspiration?
you realize it's getting thicker
Inspiration?
and thicker in the woods. Barris, you are blowing on this whistle.
said?
You hear nothing around. The gurgling of this whistle brings nothing to you.
I'm gonna fly up again and look around again.
You come climbing up through the trees and fly up above the canopy. And again, it is almost impossible to peer through the woods. And all of a sudden, the sun starts beating down. It's getting really freaking hot. Almost every time you walk through a little hole in the canopy, as the sun shines through, it almost burns your hand.
And your wind
Its
starts
intensity.
to melt as you get too close to the sun.
And the cloud of bugs seem to be following you like a sad little cloud, raining tiny bloodsuckers on every piece of exposed flesh that you
Blastius,
have.
aka Pigpen.
As you walk deeper and deeper into the woods.
I thought it was Grimble. Because he's dead flesh.
You cannot use your horses anymore, as the terrain is now difficult. They cannot walk through all the foliage and dense underbrush of this thick, hot forest. Everybody roll a survival check. Yes, go ahead and RP a little bit in there, guys.
Ooh, survival.
It's so muggy.
With
Why is it so
superior
warm?
stink smell, all the bugs stay away from me.
My eyeballs
So you
are
guys-
sweating.
Just so you know, right now you are in difficult terrain, so that means you have half speed.
I'm gonna use my fly ability to be above the train.
You have full speed. Even though you're getting slapped around by bushes as you're just kind of walking through, and I mean, it is so thick. Hit by sticker bushes,
I'm like
insects flying all around you, spiders crawling on your shoulders.
trying to dip and dive through as I fly through.
Nice.
Dodge, dip, dive, and dodge.
Well, as you're going through, and because of some very nice rolls, you are able to stay in the direction of that rocky outcropping.
Yeah.
And soon you get to a small clearing. Oh, wrong button.
Crop it up, crop it out.
Crop dusting?
Oh, that's not cool.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, you can do that. You're cool. We're not in the same vicinity.
You don't have to worry about being crop dusted because all you can smell is Blastius.
Oh, that's bad enough.
It smells like BL Astius.
Oh, that was good.
Grimble wins. Grimble
You
wins.
guys come walking up towards the rocky outcropping.
Oh, that was a good one.
What are you guys doing?
I wait. I want to, this rocky outcropping. I want to kind of look around, see if there's anything, because it looks like maybe there's a camp or something.
Roll
I
a
do.
persuasion.
A persuasion check? You mean a perception
Oh,
check?
excuse me. Yes, perception. The
I was
other
like,
curve.
What did you say, Barris?
Persuade your eyes to see better.
Yes, Barris.
Maywin is shape changing into a cat right now. You just realized.
Oh.
You have that spell? That's awesome.
Sweet.
Oh. I can't see my hand in front of my face.
Oh, there they go.
All of a sudden, this
I'm
swarm
overwhelmed
of
by this.
insects, these
Oh.
huge mosquitoes just come up swarming over your face, and they start just getting into your eyes and up into your nose and into your ears, and they just covered you right now. So you cannot see anything around you at all as you're swatting
shit.
all these huge mosquitoes away from your face.
Can I? Oh no, I don't want to do that. So never
As that's
mind.
happening, I walk over and I
Start swatting.
I just touch his face a little bit, just rub some stink on it to keep the bugs off.
It does not work. As you expose your own finger, they swarm to it as if they like flies on shit, my friend.
Up their wings.
Well,
but
then
he's
I
like-
flame on and they all die. So
Yeah,
They
he's
all
like
die.
he's like a walking trap thing.
Now
Ugh. He
Chronic,
singes
you-
my hair.
you have a small strip of stench on your face now, Chronic, as it is
Oh,
now being
stench
attacked
strip.
relentlessly by these mosquitoes.
A stench strip on my face. Fuck.
A stench strip? Did I say it backwards?
Stench strip. That's
Yes.
a lot of. I don't know. Okay. That sucks.
So we got other perception checks from anybody as you guys are walking around, looking around?
Yeah, anybody? I can't perceive shit right now. So.
Is this?
Oh, not much better.
May win.
Can I cast Moonbeam on the swarm of bugs?
I don't even know why I bothered to roll.
That's what the rolls.
Just say I
You
see
want to
nothing
cast
from now on,
Moonbeam
from
on
here
these
on out.
swarms of bugs? I mean, they are just like
Jeez.
thick throughout this forest, man. I mean, it's
Okay.
like you've walked into their home
All right. Never
and
mind.
you stink.
And you stink.
I think
Okay,
if-
did I get a perception check from you yet there, Grimble? Because everybody else failed miserably.
I go to open my eyes to see
another
more,
one?
and the stench just goes right into my eye and like pokes it really hard.
Basically, it's the same thing because you're over by Chronic now, and these swarms of flies have now
Hmm.
just covered the both of you like a sad rain cloud. Grimble, you guys are all just so distracted by what you're seeing in front of you.
Yeah.
You don't realize that the ground in front of you isn't there. As you step over the leafy path, you all plummet 25 feet.
Wait,
Oh no.
how did we plummet?
Yeah. Where did we plummet?
Who did we plummet?
As you're walking down the path,
Why did we plummet?
Why? Where? Where? Did
not
we
where you
plummet?
guys are at there,
I'll do
Chronic.
one better. Who did we plummet?
Uh-huh.
The
You
hole.
plummet
apparently.
down in a
Where did
hole
we
that
plummet?
is right where Chronic is. But Grimble, you're flying, so you pretty much walk right over it as if you were like walking on water.
As
Everybody
as
else
I fall down
falls.
the hole, I look. I'm like,
25
"Ah,
feet.
And
Well,
then like,
we
oh
like
shit.
following Tyler in a direct line,
sec
and then
here.
like just following
guess.
off a clip or something.
Fuck you.
I,
Yeah.
I-
You're lemmings. Just
I
fucking
dropped-
follow me. We're going.
You didn't notice the trap.
I didn't. I dropped down a rope down to these
Oh,
guys.
that's right.
It's a tarp.
Okay.
Can I help
Okay,
these
you guys will
out?
take just 1 second here. You guys will take 11 damage bludgeoning as you fall the 25 feet, hitting the hard ground. God, boom. You look up, Maris. Roll me a dexterity save real quick. As you
Oh,
are
geez.
trying to keep the whistle from smashing underneath your girth.
Girth that 19.
Nice, dude. You are able to hold it up in the air as you slam down on the other shoulder. You've got the whistle held in your hand as you are now 25 feet down in this pit with Grimble floating above you. You can see right up into his grundle
Right in the
as he
Grimble's
wears
grindle.
a skirt.
I
I like
will
the breeze.
walk out of the pit.
I drop a
25 feet.
because I have I have like 50 feet of
Yeah, is it
rope
a
or something.
is it a pit such that I can't just walk out of it?
It's
It is a
25 feet
deep, 25-foot deep pit. Side, yeah, it's just like a big, huge pit that you
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, it does has steep sides like walls.
Yeah, and so I use 50 feet of rope. I put it down, and I use the pitons, pythons. I don't know how to pronounce it. The pitons
Yeah,
to
pitons.
hammer it down to the ground so it like doesn't fall and they can climb up it.
You hear scurrying from the outcropping of the rocks behind you.
Throw an axe at it. I mean, I look.
Throw a yeah, good. You can throw an axe if you want.
I mean, I look at the scurrying.
He's
So
just
you
being-
look over. You look over at the scurrying, as it is not at all being stealthy. A large bipedal, green-skinned giant. It's about 1.5 times the size of the normal human, so standing about 10 feet tall. Very thin.
Is it a?
Long, gangly arms and legs. You cannot see this, Chronic, because you are down in the pit. Only Grimble can see this. The legs end in great 3-toed feet.
Oh my goodness.
Arms in wide, powerful hands with sharpened claws. The hide is rubbery and the hair is thick and ropey and seems to writhe with its own energy.
I tell my axe beak buddy to go get him.
Hey, asshole, throw the rope down. What the fuck? Come on, man.
Oi!
The rope's been down. Don't you see it? It's right in
What are
front
you,
of your face.
Agadash?
Yeah, what are you bailing on us?
It's hanging down there, and I just drove the spike in. It's ready to get up. Now get your ass up here before this troll eats me.
Troll? What the fuck?
Or I don't know. It's
Roll an intelligence check.
I start running for the rope.
Grimble.
Yeah, climb up the damn rope, guys.
You do to 25 feet, so it will take you this one round to get up to the top of the rope.
Except I'm gonna grow to giant. I'm gonna giant's might and grow and push everybody up the fucking rope.
Woo!
You know exactly what this troll is there, buddy Grimble.
It's a troll.
You see the troll come barreling out. He goes, I've caught my meal.
We gotta play the troll.
You've
hole.
caught
Get to the boys' hole.
something.
You see him point a bony finger at you, Grimble. How are you flying over my trap? No matter. He picks up a rock, wings it at you. Roll a dexterity save, please.
Really? You're gonna throw a rock? Wait,
Who throws rocks? I mean, honestly.
I want him to try to hit me with the rock. Why do I have to move?
He is.
Oh, you want to get hit?
If you
No,
want to
I
get
wanna-
hit, you don't have to roll.
Yeah.
18. Take that.
Darn, I saved.
Right? You
Take that,
sidestep
Rudy.
this huge rock that's almost as big as you are, and he smiles at you, gnashing his teeth until his lips bleed.
Oh,
Can I cast haste on Barris so that he can get them out of the hole faster?
You cannot, because we are going to roll initiative.
Ooh, here we go.
Unfortunately,
Ooh, a
you do not
23.
get an early action because he did not surprise this troll, as he almost surprised you. He was too loud, crashing through the woods.
You have
Ooh.
Murphy on the.
I do. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Okay. Chronic.
Yes. sir.
Somehow, you go first.
Well,
You guys
no.
both rolled a nat 20.
I just rolled well. No, I rolled
Nice. Okay, Grimmel. So just 1 second here, because he did roll a nat 20. I want you get to do what you wanted to do. So you can cast your spell because you rolled your nat 20 on your initiative, and that'll be your nat 20.
I didn't get a nat 20.
You did not, but Grimble did.
Oh.
It's not always about you, Chronic.
Oh. I was confused because it shows me first.
Yes, but he's going to be able to cast this outside of the action, and then you will have your turn just because he rolled his nat 20, and that'll
okay,
be
gotcha.
that nat 20.
All right, so we do it.
Sweet. So what are you going to do? Go ahead and tell everybody. Put it in the chat.
Shit.
You know,
What did I say I was going to do?
Shit. I think you were going to cast haste on Barris so that he can start helping people out.
Yeah. Okay. So, and that would be before combat, right?
This
Okay.
will be before combat
All right,
because
so-
of your nat 20.
So he gets haste. Yeah, there you go. So that's there you go, Barris. You're all hasted up.
Feeling hasty.
Barris is hasty.
You're feeling hasty. And then that makes
So you
it.
gave him some speed.
That's right.
You sprinkle him with PCP
Yeah.
and a pinch of cinnamon.
Now, does that mean he shoves me out the top of the hole, or
No, it is your turn.
No, I got
And you
this.
see
but
Barris
you
just
said this
standing in
happens.
place, running really fast.
Just
He
hold
lifted
your-
you up, so you probably have to climb half as much.
Hold your action, and I'll boost you.
So I guess I hold my action.
Perfect. You hold your action until he grabs you by the britches and throws you up. Grimble,
Yeah, let's see his.
you see the troll barreling down on top of you, throwing rocks, laughing, gnashing his teeth,
Well,
as trolls do.
I'm gonna use my bonus action. Is it this one here, right?
Yep.
Use my bonus action to tell Murphy to get him. Right. Oh, actually, shit. I should have measured that, huh? What's the?
That might help.
Remember, it is difficult terrain,
Okay. So
so half.
all right. So Murphy is going to what do you call it? Dash,
Okay.
and he has a 40 feet. So dashing at half gives him 40 feet.
Perfect.
So he runs there, and since he dashed, he can't use his action to attack, so he's just standing there.
Okay.
And that's my bonus action. Now I'm going to use my action to throw my Grim Axe. The first one's a 23.
Oh, that hits.
That's a 15 plus 2 poison. And it comes back to me. I catch it, and I throw it again. That's another 23.
Oh, nice.
And that's another 15 and 2 damage. So 34 damage total.
Back to back, same rolls.
Wow.
Yeah, that is kind of fun.
That was awesome. Take a screenshot of that shit.
Awesome.
He's dead, Joe.
Go ahead and RP your actions hitting into this guy, buddy.
Hacks. This guy's got hacks. So Grimlaze is he throws his little Grim Axe, flies, hits the troll kind of in the shoulder, and he screams ah, and then uses his psychic ability to pull the axe back. At which point he throws it the second time, hits him in the other shoulder here. So he's got kind of matching shoulder wounds that are
Nice.
bleeding, and brings the axe back to him. And
In
then
perfect
Murphy's just kind of standing
symmetry.
in front of him. That's it. My turn.
That is your turn. Barris. As you feel the speed flying from the sky into your nostrils and into your hair, you're ready to go, buddy.
So I had grown before we rolled initiative, correct? I'm largish. So what I would like to do on my turn is just get the team up as quickly as possible. So
I will allow you to try to.
With advantage on strength checks, with 14 feet of height. You tell me what
You are 14 feet tall. You guys are all basically. I'm gonna put you all right. Oh,
So if
sorry,
he's
sorry,
14
sorry.
feet tall, is that including his arms pushed up, extended?
His arms push up would probably add another 3.5 feet to that.
So 17 and
You
a
guys
half
are
feet
just
tall.
off this path, right?
I'm
in
6 feet tall, so that's
here.
23 and a half feet.
There we go.
If I'm on his hands and he's pushing me up, that's 23 and a half feet. So I should be able to just jump up and get up.
Your wingspan
All
is
right.
equal to your height. So 7
You already
feet,
got tossed out.
6 feet, 7 feet.
Well, yeah, but half of it. So that's 3.5 feet right there.
Yeah. So
No. If I'm 14 feet, my wingspan is 14 feet. So
Yeah, so you can reach down and you can grab.
It's like 21.
on top of 14, minus a head,
So it's about 21
Well, that's
feet.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're about 21
like
feet.
20 feet.
And I'm
Oh,
also
man.
including my 6 feet of height as well.
And
so
there's the rope, so that the rope helps with the rest of the.
Oh, wait, all right, okay. So we've made our bid. So DM.
Well, this is
tell me
what's going to
what
happen.
you'd like from me, buddy.
You've got your hands down on the ground. You are going to be able to carry one person in each hand and lift them up. And if they are tall enough, they'll be able to either pull themselves out or use the rope to get themselves up the rest of the way and with the climbing skill.
Okay.
So which
grab-
two are you going
I'll-
to pick up? And I
Yep.
need to have you roll a strength check to see if you've got the girth to pick them up.
Cool. I'll grab Maywin and I'll grab Blastius and I'll pick them up and toss them up. And you want a strength check?
Please.
It's at advantage with Giant Smite, so it is an 18.
An 18, it just does it, as Blastius is fat. You pick him up off the ground.
Pretty
get
hot
him
and tempting.
Up to the top. That's right, dude. That is what I'm talking about. Toss May went up there without care. Blastius is a little warm in the hand, but you get him up, and you are both now up on the lip. But Varys, that will take your turn.
Does that include my haste action?
It does not.
Can I use my haste action to hoist Chronic?
Thought he was already thrown out.
Okay. Chronic has not been thrown out yet.
Oh.
You just got, Blastius and Maywin up. So, Maywin, why don't you go ahead and climb the rest of the rope out so he can get his hand back down and grab Chronic. Just RP it. That's all you have to do. You're muted.
Muted.
Okay, so I grab the rope and climb on now.
Sweet. You grab the rope, you climb on out, kneeling there in front, pulling out your wands with your rings and your books of magic, pointing it directly at this troll, seeing Grimble flying above the pit. Varys, roll me another strength check. As you reach back down, you grab Chronic by the waist, and you're just going to try to heave him up.
18.
Oh, you just do it again. Oh, you
Get the
grab him
fuck outta
with
here,
both
go
hands
kill that
and pick it
fucker.
up. You almost feel a hernia pop from below your gonads as you lift Chronic up.
It's okay. I got another gonad for you. We didn't sell it. We're good.
And you throw him up on top. Chronic, you are out.
I've got
Okay.
an ointment for that.
May, when you are out, Blastius, you are
Nice.
standing on his hand. Still.
Can
Varys, that is your turn, I think.
Can I use my action while I'm mid-air flying?
No, it is. Oh, yeah, dude.
Because I
actually,
held
you
my
can,
action?
because you held your action.
So I'm flying through the air, right? And I'm going to... Now, if you will allow me to do this, I'll take 2 shots with my crossbow, because it'll be 1 shot, reload, 1 shot.
Yeah, because you didn't use a bonus action.
I haven't used any yet, yeah. So
Yep.
would that be okay? Okay, cool. So I'm going to hit him.
So basically, we'll RP it as you like. I'll have you RP it any way you want.
Oh, and then I roll a fucking... a 12.
Does not hit.
All right, I reload, and then I shoot 1 more. 17 should hit.
That hits.
All right. And that'll be 9 piercing damage.
9.
What was the strength check for?
All right.
And I
Blastius?
guess, do I have any control over where I'm landing, or am I just flying through the air at this point?
No, as you're thrown up, you're going to be able to land like right next to the edge of the pit. So you can go and RP that.
Yeah,
Do your superhero landing.
I run over. I see, I see Barris like trying to help everybody run up, and he's giant. So I actually intend on like kind of jumping up to like climb up him as opposed to him help me up. I thought like because I saw him grab the other 2, so I was kind of gonna like jump to like grab him and kind of climb up him, and all of a sudden a giant hand turns around and grabs me, just like that. Grabs me, and then all of a sudden starts flinging me upwards. I'm like, what the oh. And then I notice, and I look over at the first troll and notch my crossbow and take the first shot, and immediately, reload, look at him again, and try and take a second shot. I was a little off kilter, but hopefully I do better when I'm a little more leveled, not flying through the air.
Your second arrow is still lodged in his shoulder, pretty close to where Grimble's axe hits are. He stands there and he looks down at the arrow and just smiles as if he doesn't even care. Barris, did you have anything you want to do for the end of your turn?
Only if you let me use movement to move up the rope. Otherwise, I'll wait till my next turn.
Yeah, actually, I will
Use
let
a
you
lot,
use your
so.
movement to do that.
Yep, there you go.
Sweet,
And as
you
he's
pop
moving
yourself
up
out
with
of
my
this pit.
strength check, I'm pathetically pulling myself up as he's just getting closer up, and I flop out like a fish out of water. So I'm just like, all
Right,
and then I
his
stand
shoulder
up.
just kind of shoves you up and
Yeah.
over the outside the edge of the pit. You kind of
Just
roll out.
You just hear Blastius.
And
Guys.
because of that, you will be prone. So you're going to have to use some of your movement to stand up as you're just kind of laying there on the ground looking around all kind of Indian style.
So I'll use my bonus action to stand up.
It's half your speed.
Can of corn. Can of
So
corn.
basically,
I'll be
you
fine.
wouldn't have
Can of
any
corn.
more. You wouldn't have any more speed left because it's difficult terrain. You won't be able to move this round.
Oh yeah, that's fine. So I stand up and
Okay.
I see that troll over there, and I throw a firebolt at his face.
Ooh. A firebolt. That hits.
Yeah.
No, it does not hit. I am
Aw.
sorry.
Oh,
What? You li-
I totally
Wonder-
lied.
the DM giveth and the DM taketh away.
Taketh away.
Remember that time you thought you
Oh, it
hit that
does half
fireball?
damage? Is that how that works? Yeah, right. No, it doesn't do any damage, does it?
That's the
does it at least catch the shit on fire right next to him?
Sure, you see the bush next to him just leap into flames as your shot runs just a hair errant. He
Errant.
looks over at the flames and looks terrified and starts scrambling away. Anything else for your turn?
He can't run away.
Nope. Why can't he run away?
Well, I mean, he can, but not without Murphy getting opportunity attack.
He just looks like he's moving away from the flames. He's not actually moving. It's not his turn yet, so. Anything else, Blastius?
Nope.
Sweet. Maywin.
Okay. I don't want to slow anything down, but some of my stuff from D&D Beyond has not transferred over.
Okay, that won't
Ah,
slow us
important.
down at all.
And we've a long rest, so you should be good.
I can do that.
Do you
Awesome.
remember how to import it?
No,
Got it.
I remember nothing.
double click on your little icon on when that opens your screen, so you'll see next to your icon the little D&D Beyond.
It's already done.
Oh, never mind. It's been done. But if you want to do your own import, you'll do that same thing, what I was just saying, and then the next window that opens at the very bottom, you'll see an option for Start Import. That'll import everything.
You may have to. I don't know if you will or not. I don't know what you had before. I just went and imported everything without looking at what you were missing.
If you have
Go ahead and
hot
take a look
bars,
at it.
like the things mapped to your hot buttons, you're probably going to need to redo them if the icon changed. Just saying.
You're muted again. Oh, there you go. Say that again.
I was bugging.
You're a little bit too far away from your microphone. You keep cutting out.
Thank you.
I blame Canada.
Oh yeah, no
personally,
problem. So that work?
Yeah, I got my.
Sweet. Perfect. And you see that troll just in the bushes right there, kind of cowering away from the fires that are flaming up behind him.
I want to use my mind whip. That's useful.
I was going to say, it was a fire bolt. Settle down.
Right? Not like a huge wall of flame.
Yeah, it's like 5
I
inches
believe
of
it's
fire.
like a 5-foot thing of... Well, it doesn't say, I guess. But...
This is not California with a gender reveal party. He's not burning down houses right now.
Right?
It's good. It was an isolated incident. We're good.
Somehow it's blue fire. I don't know.
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. Okay, Atasha's mind whip is coming through. I need to make a DC saving throw. Sorry about the wait on that, Maywin. A DC saving throw, intelligence saving throw. Oh, not very smart troll.
Good target.
Whip them good.
The mind
All
whip
right.
hits him, doing 13 psychic
Almost
damage. Go
max
ahead and
damage.
RP your whip.
So I'm gonna look up, and I'm mad because he got me dirty from falling in that pit, and I'm just gonna look at him, and I'm gonna shoot. Well, it looks like lasers right out my eyes towards his brain.
Nice, dude. You X-ray vision him.
I'm all.
I can see your doodle.
And because that hit him, he can either do move, action, or bonus action. He only gets one of the three.
Perfect. Keep me honest with that.
Yes. That's it for me for now.
Flippin' awesome. It is now the troll's turn as he looks over at the one thing he can seem to reach. The fire freaks him out a little bit. He's going to make a saving throw to see if he can actually not be too freaked out. Oh, he's fine. The fire doesn't seem to make him too angry, but he reaches over and he pulls that arrow, Chronic, that you shot into him. He pulls that out of his arm and he looks down at it. Roll me a perception check really quick, Chronic.
Me?
Or anybody who's looking at this
I don't
troll.
need to see him do that. Oh, I definitely see him do that.
Yeah, he pulls it out, and then all of a sudden you see that hole completely heal.
Ooh, okay. So I convey that message to the rest of everybody else and say, hey, you know what? He just like instantly healed that hole I put into him with that arrow. So
But what about the 2 neck holes that I put?
I didn't see that, but he
They
pulled
are
out my.
slowly healing, but
He
not as
literally
quickly.
pulled out my arrow and just kind of winced it off.
Sounds like he needs more holes.
Let's give
let's
him
put-
some holes.
Oh,
hey,
man.
hey, Grimble, let's put explodey things in his holes. Let's do that.
Sweet.
Mm.
He reaches over and
Just an
punches
idea. An
Murphy
idea.
right in the face.
He punched Murphy in the face.
18, does that hit?
Yeah, it does.
Doing it 10 slashing damage. He comes again with his other hand. A right-left combo. Oh!
1-2, if you will.
He smashes his hand against Murphy. But Murphy catches it and starts squeezing down on his hand. Can I get a strength check from you, from Murphy?
Yeah, you sure.
Get him, Murph. Get him.
Get him, Murphy. Fuck him up. He's rolling it for D&D Beyond, and that was a 10.
Oh, unfortunately, the troll is able to pull his hand out of Murphy's grip. And he sees the strength of your robot, though, and he turns and tries to bite the globe.
Globe?
You know that little globe that has over the top of his head? Murphy's head? There's a 15 hit.
Cockpit.
Yes.
Yes, the cockpit glass.
Yeah,
A 15
I
hit.
Cockpit.
Doing 10 piercing damage, almost cracking the shell that holds your cockpit in place.
My cockpit.
Next round. Everybody roll a perception check before we start this off.
Oh, I'm gonna perceive some shit right now. You ready?
Can I just like
24.
Bam!
assume I
You
roll?
can just
12.
you do not ever have to roll. No, I will never let you do average.
or what's my passive perception? How about that?
Absolutely not.
Ooh. Oh, I was about to say, I
I
got
like
good.
watching you fail in this,
I
buddy.
got
It's like you
15
left your
passive
glasses.
percent.
It's like you left your glasses at home.
Hey, I actually see
Yeah.
something this time.
Hey,
This thing
I don't
finally
really
goes
like-
away from my eyes.
I don't really like using passives too much. It's like kind of defeats the whole purpose of role-playing games.
No, I
you know, it's like I give you guys some pretty good thoughts on what you see, but when somebody's trying to hide or something like
Well, I
that,
just kind of want to make it a running joke, really.
oh, it's great, dude. I love it. So cool. There's 3 of you in 20s. Maywin 14. Even you see. Awesome. Chronic, you're the only one that doesn't seem to see another troll sneaking up behind you all.
Sneaky fucking troll.
Well, hey, son, you get our lunch ready for us? Oh, what the hell? How'd they get out of the pit?
Can we all understand trolls?
You can understand
Yeah,
this.
what do they speak?
Understand
It
this,
sounds
bitch?
like a pretty crappy southern accent. Give me an address.
Can confirm. Did you say give you a roll? What?
Yeah, I said, give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
As this
What's the matter
voice
with you? I say give me an intelligence check.
16.
sounds familiar. As familiar as that
So-
crazy lady that you had heard that owns Steve the Burra. And you look over at this lady and she is like stripping off her human skin as if it was some sort of like magic cloak. And she rips off the skin of this human and you see another grotesque looking troll come jumping out of the bushes at you.
We've been
Oh, son, you're supposed to have him in the pit. I was gonna dump some fire down there. We cook them right there on the spot like some human soup.
Barris, I fucking told you we couldn't trust these people. God damn it.
Hit me in my soft spot, man.
Ronick, it is now your turn
Okay.
as the second troll comes barreling down upon thee and seems to be just skipping through the
Well, I'm
grass
still
without having
gonna
any
target
Did you
difficulty.
say
that
it was
guy.
the lady that hired us tore off the skin?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
tore
yeah,
out
yeah.
the skin of her human disguise.
Are you shitting me?
Wait. Somebody did an
Hey, wait, hang on.
check and got like a 19.
put out the
and
fire
they,
in the
They were
trees.
totally fine.
Hey,
It was an
DM,
18, and
I'm
it was
using
too
my
low.
inspiration so I can re-roll that.
It doesn't matter, dude. Isn't that one?
It
Yeah,
does matter
so
because I still
close.
have
Never
inspiration.
mind. You get to roll it.
Yeah, I have inspiration. So the second one was a 25.
That will hit. You like that,
Alright.
Gribble?
Yeah.
So
I have it all written down right here, buddy.
No, I just love it. It's great.
10
Alright,
cold
10
damage,
cold.
and he's slowed 10 feet.
I'm like, it was 18.
Alright.
Nope, too low, bitch.
right?
I love it.
And
I have to make it high for you guys now, man.
I love it.
that's my turn. Oh,
That
sorry.
is
For my
your
rolls.
turn. That's all right.
No, sorry, that's not my turn. I jumped down here. 'Cause
Sweet.
I'm gonna
RP
get
your
ready for-
ray of frosts, please.
As
it
I
like sputters in your hand the first time.
as I finally land, I do a superhero. Bam! You know the superhero landing.
Hell yeah.
And then I give him a little pew pew, little ray of frost, and he is now slowed. So I shoot a ray of frost out of my wrist, and it hits him right in the forehead, and he just kind of stops and goes like, "What the fuck?" Then he notices everything is a little creaky, and he starts moving a little slower, just a little bit. And
Perfect.
as that hits him, I jump back and I jump on the other side of Grimble and Blastius and Maywin. So because I see this guy showing up, about ready to want to
There you
fight.
go.
So yeah, I did. Oh no,
Wow,
I
you failed that.
You did not see that.
okay. So never
Unfortunately.
mind. Because I did not see that, then I'm not jumping over. So I'm gonna stay where I was.
And with that awesome RP, we are going to take our second break. And
Good,
we will
because-
get back into this combat.
I broke this thing.
Uh-oh. You better fix it.
I'm gonna go fix it. I'm gonna fix it.
Mama
Fix
was
it,
true.
buddy.
Think it real good. Bing, 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 bing.
Oh, it was so much fun, guys. Thank you for doing the side quest this time, guys. Jesus.
I felt bad about the pig game.
No,
Well,
I feel
you know,
right.
when you try and do some more RP after the entire night of RP, we might skip over some of that RP.
Oh yeah. Well, so the pig game is a new game that I kind of was able to make up, and I have really interesting
sounds
mechanics in it using D100s and D20s, and there's really
Yeah,
no
yeah,
like
bring it
damage
back.
rolls.
I have
But
a
yeah,
feeling
we'll
we'll see them
get
again.
back into it. Oh yeah, the game's everywhere. It's everywhere you want to be. I had some special maps I needed to make for it too, so
But maybe that the instance we leave for a new quest to go fight a dragon after we've RP'd a whole day is not the best time to do that.
Yeah. It was just, it was a little odd timing.
Yeah.
I mean,
hilarious. How are you doing, Maywin?
That's all right.
Freaking sweet, man. Yeah, so when you were looking off to the left a little bit, it seemed like if you would just get like to right about here, your microphone just wouldn't pick up. So yeah, it would just happen every once in a while. I mean, yeah, you don't need to go like make out with a microphone or anything like that, but
Just face it.
do
yeah,
it,
even if you
do
just
it.
like kind of went,
I'll try to be better.
oh, that's perfect right there. That was absolutely perfect. It just cut out like a couple words. It's like I heard half of what you said.
Yeah, it's got a nice range, but it's got a max.
Anything you didn't hear was dirty words.
Oh, sweet. Perfect.
Who?
Foul language.
I'm gonna clip that and then read your lips. All right, I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, good. We need to strategize without you here.
Oh, he looks like he's in pain. Oh, look at him. Oh,
Oh, we broke him.
Strategize about what? We blew up the things in front of us.
That shit. I'm laughing so hard right now. We're like, You know, oh, she turns into a troll. I was like, dude, we insight checked her and rolled an 18. He's like, I know, it just wasn't. No, it was not.
All good.
Not
You
good
remember the hideout?
enough.
That's
All
a
right.
good disguise, man.
All right. That's how he wants to play. All right. You know, I've got a lot of tricks up my sleeve that I don't pull out.
Yep.
I just kind of, you know what I mean? Because I just kind of like.
Yeah, we know you don't pull out.
I haven't seen that little red hair thing.
It's because I locked the door.
Hey, you're learning.
Yeah. But like I've got Flasher Genius that I can do 4 times the long rest, which just adds a +4 to any
Wait, you or
ability check
Grimble?
or saving throw. Grimble.
Okay.
I can do it. I can give it to myself or to anyone else. I get it any time, as long as they're 30 feet from me. Just +4 to anything. So I've got that. I've got what's the other one? What, knowledge from a past life, which lets me roll a d6 and add that on top of whatever d20 roll for an ability check. I think those are the only 2 but I don't ever pull them out because I'm trying to, like, you know, keep it, you know, I'm not trying to win everything, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Sometimes losing is fun.
Yep.
But if he's
Agreed.
gonna put the DC at 18, I'm gonna pull that shit out.
Dude, that's my biggest thing, man. Like in the video games that I play, you know, like when you get to like God mode, it's not fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I want to feel the stress, you know, and so I purposefully will put myself in stressful situations just so I can enjoy the game. You know.
Is that a
Right.
stick?
That's a stick.
I had 2 sticks
Yeah.
earlier.
Sticks
How can you
are-
have 2 sticks, man? How did you earn 2 sticks today?
Sticks are amazing, bro.
I'm sick. Fuck off.
It's a
Being,
6-6.
being sick sucks, bro.
Yeah, and it's hot. I kind of want another one,
It is hot.
Alright,
but I
alright.
probably shouldn't. Well, they're mini sticks.
Mini
Are those-
sticks are
those
still
little ones
amazing,
like
bro.
This is true.
I do like the mini sticks.
Mine, the outside is crumbled cookies. It's a
How
cookie
much-
It's a cookie
how much-
crumble covering.
How much do you think that they made in sales, like directly after the release of Shores
Oh,
Well,
dude,
in
for
Canada
sure, like,
or the U.S.
everywhere?
both.
I guarantee
3%
there's-
more.
Yeah.
Guarantee it.
That show's so good.
Right?
Dude, I've been following Letterkenny since like early days when
Yeah.
like you could barely find it. You had to search for that shit.
No, luckily, Tyler
This-
told me about it at like season
Yeah.
6 or something.
This is my collection that Fuak
oh
got
yeah,
me.
I got.
Nice.
But no, I've loved Letterkenny ever since I saw it. Shit's fucking hilarious. You know what they need is a spin-off show for the Dicks.
The dicks. Yeah.
The Dicks are fucking. Oh my god! You
I
guys
need a
want to
dick.
come? Would you guys like to
No,
come
a
over
dick.
So good.
for a sausage fest once in a dog's age? It's like, wait, what the fuck are you saying?
Honestly, I don't think
Oh
I've
my
laughed at any other sketch harder than those sketches, especially the latter sketches of those.
They're so
The
good.
last couple, oh my god.
Literally cry. Like my sides hurt. Like I feel like I lost weight after watching them because I've laughed
Yes.
so hard and for so long. Like a continuous, like hard laugh.
And John will never see it coming. Oh shit, he's back.
My hamstring just freaking cramped up on me.
Dude,
oh
you
my
look in
gosh,
pain.
dude. It
Drink some
hasn't
water, bro.
stopped.
You look
Well,
like your
I
shirt.
mean, there's water in White Claw, right?
Eat a banana.
So yeah, I've got my leg like stretched straight out right now because it will not. I can't bend it.
There's hamstring, yeah.
Maybe
to run now,
maybe
bitch.
need more water and some potassium. Yeah.
Lahar. The water causing dysentery.
I'll drink more of my beer here in a minute. I don't want to mix, a stick with a beer.
Why not?
Run Laven.
All right. Grimble. Oh,
Boy.
welcome back, everybody. Sorry, we'll sign back in properly, not be dicks.
Break yourself.
Cheers, everybody. Get yourself. I hope you guys got yourself some wonderful drinks. And like I said, if you are in my chat, if you have any questions about DMing or life or anything at all, we will be more than happy to talk to you and, give you advice.
Or just say hello.
Yeah, just say hi. You don't have to make it
Let us
serious.
know you're
Just
here.
Not only is he a DM,
just say hi at least.
but he's your therapist.
We would
Yes.
appreciate it.
Financial advice? We got it.
and everything in the NASDAQ.
High pork values.
That's a nat one right there, John. Okay,
Put all your
we are
money
back.
in the
It's about
S&P.
time.
Grimble.
Oi!
Looking, seeing this regenerating troll in front of you, half frozen, grabbing his forehead. Almost feels like whatever you had in your head's kicking him around a little bit.
Yeah, fuck this
But
guy.
then you
So
see the laser beam shooting out of Maywin's eyes.
I reach in my handy dandy little pouch and I pull out this item here called a bomb, and I throw it at his face.
Nice, dude. So a dexterity of 12 is what I need. Oh, he does not save, dude.
And that is 13 fire damage.
Oh, nice. RP that shot for me.
I throw a bomb at him, it explodes, he catches on fire, and he screams like a biatch.
And he does. You see him go down to one knee as the flames lick up through his skin and seem to light him on fire, leaving these permanent scars, searing his flesh, burning his hair off.
And then
You
Murphy,
see his ear just kind of melt like wax down his face.
Murphy winds up for the big Super Saiyan punch,
Sweet.
and he gives it to him. He's like, Kamehame, force and power drained. 17.
Hits.
So he's going to do this, and he's going to also get, after I do the damage, he's also going to get the use of Arcane Jolt, which is a 2d6 on top of that. So I'm going to roll that too. So if I need to. 10.
You don't.
All right. So I don't need to roll the...
You
So
do
he's dead?
not. You see the trolls. Yeah, go ahead and DTD that.
All right, so
Oh.
Murphy winds up. He does like a giant punch and caves the troll's head in with his giant robot fist. And yeah, the troll collapses as and it's on fire. He's burning and yeah, he dies. That's my
Awesome,
turn.
dude. That is your turn. Nice.
Oh, and
DTD.
I'll take a step this way just for fun.
Sweet.
Da-da-da.
You start. Yes, doing the 23 skidoo to the left. Varys. Hasted, gigantic.
Constipated.
Yeah.
He's got to poop. Everybody out of the way.
Might have sprung a little bit of a hernia climbing out of that hole.
He's throwing everybody out of it too.
Seriously. So I'll just kind of chuckle when I see the troll fall and look over to the one that's left is the one that stripped the human facade off, right?
Yes. And she comes up and she sees, oh, my son just died. No. Oh, she's all pissed off.
And you're next. And I will Hunter's Mark her with my bonus action. And I will
Sylvanus the Anus.
Sylvanus Anus her.
So silver.
It's a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Wonderful. She's gonna take some damage from the Sylvanus.
One word.
She's also going to get favored foe.
Ooh.
Bum, bum, bum.
She's our favorite foe, that is.
And the giant
Okay,
smite.
that's so 2 more damage for you, so 5 total there. And you
The
said
giant
favored
smite coming in.
foe. Got it.
So yeah, so Beacon of Sylvanus drops 8 damage. The favored foe drops 2 more, 10, and then 3 for the giant smite is 13 damage on the first attack.
Sweet, dude.
Here
She
comes
is
several more.
Lit. She's lit.
Yeah, and she's all lit up because of Sylvanus, right?
Correct.
Sweet, sweet.
So I'm going to take another attack with the Beacon of Sylvanus,
Awesome.
and I roll a dirty 20.
Ooh.
That hits.
And with that, she is also, since it hits, she's going to get the fire rune.
Okay.
Okay. So hold on. Let me see if I can make this happen in. If that comes through.
2d6. I see it. Yes.
So as I draw back and I make that hit with the second shot, she's going to take an extra 2d6 damage. We'll roll that right now.
Good work.
And that is another 4.
For fire.
And she must succeed on a strength saving throw of DC 14.
Cool.
Oh, dear God. She grabs that flaming arrow and just yanks it right out of her before it's able to actually burn her skin too badly, and she drops the arrow to the ground and it turns to ash.
Son of a bitch!
So it did
Well-
do the damage that it did, but it won't do any extra.
Okay. Then she still gets the Hunter's Mark damage on top of that, which is 5.
Word.
And that is the end.
And Bear's got the hiccups.
Yep. But
Awesome.
they're gone now.
That is the end of your turn.
Can I ask a question? What's the little purple
here
like
and
mark
gone.
next to Barris in the
He is
combat
hasted.
tractor? Oh, is that what that is?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I was like,
And
what is
here
that?
comes
That's
my
cool.
haste attack.
Oh, that's right. You do have haste. We forgot about that.
Good job.
Thanks for reminding us, Chronic.
He's a runner. He's a track star.
Right?
Does a 28 hit?
Just barely.
Just barely. So it'll be 17 plus the Hunter's Mark, or 7, excuse me. 7 plus 5. So 12 more.
Okay.
Fucking run.
Yeah, you are. Anything else?
Nah.
Blastius.
I'll move a little bit.
Yes.
Okay, you move. As you go stomping over the earth. With your size 42 feet.
Thump, thump, thump.
A firebolt comes blasting out of Blastius.
Which end? That's the
For 20
real
damage.
issue.
Doing 20 fire damage.
Oh, it must have been the back end.
RP that hit as the troll screams in anger. Oh man, I'm never going to be able to see Steve the Burrow again.
Seeing this troll coming out, I'm like, ah, what the fuck? And I just huck this fireball and it just hits him right in the kisser. Pow, right in the kisser.
You see the rage fire up behind Grimble's eyes as he hears Steve the Burrow again. He goes, I need this fucking burrow!
Anything else for your turn, Blastius?
We're getting that damn burrow.
I'll spend a sorcerer point and throw a chromatic orb of fire at him at level 1.
Sweet.
Why is it not
Nice.
doing anything?
Canada, I would assume.
Apparently.
A 19 hits.
For 22 damage.
Oh, dang, dude.
Yes, it did.
RP your orb of flames, sir.
After hooking that, my arm's still out, and I just like turn my palm up, and this little like marble of flames just pops up, and I just blow it, and it I don't know, fertles over to him, hits him, and boom, explodes.
Nice, dude. Marble hit.
Pow, right in the kisser.
Anything else for your turn, Blastius?
That will end it.
That will end right
And I'll be back
on.
in a minute because the dog's being dog.
I gotta be honest. His
Good for the dog.
description with Joey's like awesome,
A pantomime.
awesome. Like yeah, he was like very into it, and everyone's like, yeah. So a marble shoots out of my palm. You're like, what the fuck?
I'm glad someone got to enjoy that.
Oh shit!
I think
that was
we
You
good.
broke
see
Tyler.
this,
Oh god, that's so good. A
you see
marble
this
shoot.
lit
My
troll standing around 12 feet in front of you as she is now standing at her full height, enraged that her son is now dead.
Save us, Owen.
I thought she was more concerned about her donkey, Steve.
I'm gonna
Our
cast
dog.
chain lightning. Make a
Oh,
DC.
shit.
Say that again. Okay, you guys chain lightning. Perfect.
You gotta make a DC 15 deck.
Awesome. I do not. The troll cannot seem to jump out of the way of the light. Oh, dear
Holy
God.
shit.
Holy footballs.
Maywin kills everybody.
All of a
Everybody
sudden,
dies.
all of a sudden, Maywin flexes.
Chain lightning. Oh, shit.
DTD, dude. Without question, it is a black spot on the ground. Go ahead, Maywin. That's all you.
So I'm gonna look and I'm gonna get the wide eyes like Storm from X-Men, and I'm gonna stick my hands out and like out of my fingers and the troll. It's like watching someone in the electric chair. They're just switching and foaming and suddenly drops.
But a giant person.
Awesome.
And like it gets quiet, and everybody just kind of is like, "What the fuck?"
Y'all see that? Jesus Christ. Nobody piss off Maywin. Fuck, I gotta go.
You smell the burnt ozone in the air as it crackles around that poor troll that is now just a grease spot on Faerun.
Smells like dead troll.
So as combat ends, we're all just staring at Maywin like slack jawed.
I kind of look at my bow. I'm like, "Fuck, man! All right, put that away."
All right.
Oh, did you see that?
I need to change my feet again.
Maywin's my fucking hero. That was amazing. Oh.
That's why I wanted my new spells.
Hey, Maywin. Yeah.
I'm back.
Don't ever trick Maywin again.
And note to self, do not get on her bad side.
Yeah, that was way too quick.
Wow, and that was like
All right,
a
Okay.
little over half
The
damage.
dust settles.
on to important matters.
You
Where's
see
Steve
down
Burrow in?
deeply into this pit. You see both the trolls' smoldering remains just laying there in the dirt. A little bit of flame still burning down over here in the bushes in this intense heat. All of the insects have left as the smoke from the flames has chased them away.
Investigate.
Can we chop up the troll bodies and set them on fire?
You absolutely can.
That got
Okay.
dark real
Yes, but
fast.
so that's a very aggressive move. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure if you don't do that, they'll come back to life.
Okay. I mean, I'll just trust that you know something I don't do, but I don't.
Yeah.
I'm still
We're
gonna
gonna
kind of
RP that with
side
Murphy picking up logs for
eye you about it a little bit, like.
Same. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've read somewhere that you got to chop off their heads and set the bodies on fire just to be safe. So and
Yeah,
then
but
you
I
just
also
chop their
know
heads off.
you were into some weird shit back in the day
Right.
before you were not a crazy person.
I'm setting them on fire. Do you want me not to?
Well,
No, I mean,
Hey,
you're
hey,
already-
that's my job, motherfucker.
You're
All right,
already
set
in the
'em on
middle
fire,
of
brother.
it. I'm gonna let you do you. I'll be over here.
Clamps.
So
is this just for trolls, or is this just a general thing you want to do from now on?
no, just for trolls. Just for
okay.
trolls.
Okay.
I've heard that you have to chop their heads off and set their bodies on fire, or they come back to life.
They forced you to eat your broccoli when you were a kid, huh? You're afraid of those jolly green
Look,
giants.
I chopped their heads off. Somebody just set them on fire, will you?
So you get down
I
to
got
your
a guy.
grisly
Hang
work.
on.
You see Wesley looking over at you with the strangest look, like, what the fuck is that little dude doing? As you're like, these heads are almost as big as you are. They're just gigantic. And Wesley, who's actually been here the whole time, you didn't know that.
Where
he just
is
keeps
he?
staring at you all
Oh,
just
there
kind
he
of like,
is.
what the hell? Okay.
Leslie, if you're not gonna help, fuck off.
Oh no, just 1 second. You see him pull his gigantic sword out, and everybody roll an investigation check as he pulls his sword out.
Whoa.
Wesley comes walking over. Of course I'll help you.
Out.
It's for chopping, dude. He's chopping.
Yes, as he starts chopping the heads off.
Ooh,
The
21.
other orc or the other troll, and starts dragging it over to the fires. Nice. So as he pulls his sword out of its sheath, he kind of looks down at it and kind of twists the handle of this gigantic greatsword. And as he does that, little pieces of his armor start seeping in to this blade, making the blade longer. And he walks over and just takes this one chop, cleaving the head off of this troll with ease, basically throwing it with his sword into the fire.
Oh.
And grabbing the body
So
with one
he can
arm
just,
and
like,
dragging it into
He could
the
just
fire.
like
Yes.
magically make his sword longer.
Well, you see this happening.
Twisting it.
Twist the
It's
handle,
nanotech, brother.
and you see his armor
The hand
go
game's
into
strong,
the
bro.
sword
He's
and
twisting
make the
like
sword
real good.
longer. He has been single for a while.
I'm pretty sure it's
He is the master of his own sword for sure.
Gosh, I'm so glad you're getting my jokes today.
quantum nanotech.
Oh, that might be it too.
Science words.
As he's
Is this-
done chopping,
Is this
you
Wesley
see-
Stark by any chance?
Right? Yeah.
No,
You
it's
see the
what's
sword
his
go
name?
back to its right. You see the sword go
Oh,
back to
his
its normal
cousin?
size, and he sheaths it,
Wesley
walking
Stank
up.
Party too.
So, again, you say we do this to the trolls and only the trolls because this is kind of a weird custom. Burning people.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I said that, Wesley. You were listening, right?
Well, yeah, I listened. I'm just,
Yeah.
making
You just
sure.
chopped the head off. I'm pretty sure you were listening because you chopped the head off after I said it. So you mean me to tell you again? We chop the heads off. We burn the bodies for trolls. These are trolls. I'm pretty sure, right?
All right.
These are trolls, aren't they?
Well, just so you know, this isn't really a controlled fire. As you see, like half the bush is just on fire as you are throwing the trolls on that.
The bushes were on fire when we got here. That's-
Yeah.
we
Looking
totally
over
got
a
it.
sidelong glance at you.
Why are you looking at me? I didn't do it.
No,
I don't.
Somebody
I could care
did
less
it.
if we burn down this accursed forest and the bugs.
You are
but-
literally a walking fire hazard.
Sure,
So
the
I
guy
mean, I don't-
that's on fire made the
Before,
fire.
Murphy.
I mean,
How typical.
before the
am a
bodies
lawyer.
are tossed
Yeah,
on the fucking fire, can we do a quick little fucking search of them and see if there's anything
yeah.
cool on them?
Well, yeah. Really, you only need to burn the heads.
Okay.
They can't
So
regrow
you
a
got the
head.
bodies kind of dragged up, and you see those bodies actually even headless, regenerating a little bit. It's one of the weirdest things you've ever seen. As you throw the heads in the fire, they light up, catching more of the bushes on fire.
Are there any gonads I can add to my collection?
There is a single set, as the son of the lady is a man.
I take
and has
them.
his nad still.
All right. Troll gonads. 2. I got 2.
And so Grimble's like, no, don't keep those gonads. They will grow into a full-size troll. Throw them in the fire.
Will they really? Because I have them in the stash.
Roll a persuasion check.
Me?
Yes, I want Grimble to roll a persuasion check, as Chronic is like
17.
doesn't like throwing anything away. Okay.
17.
I'm the hoarder, bro. I'm the hordes
I
person.
might be
Like,
wrong.
It's literally my job.
I'm not an expert on trolls, but
Like, wouldn't I know if those grow out of proportion in my bag of holding?
I don't know. Do you look in there often?
Yeah, pretty much
You
every
stick your head
time,
in and say,
every
"Oh, is
day
anything
we're
growing in
playing.
Nothing can live in a bag of holding. There's no air.
there?" Hmm.
Oh,
But
the
do
voice of
trolls
reason.
Need oxygen. That's the real question.
That is a question that you would need to roll.
What do you want me to roll?
How would you roll a nature check?
Nature check.
Yes,
Gotcha.
against his
Okay.
persuasion. So that's what's going to happen is your own knowledge of trolls against
Ooh, a
his.
22.
Oh, so you think you know better
I know
than Gribble
better.
as he's trying to
Sucker.
convince you to not keep the troll nuts.
Yeah, I want to call a vote on this.
You know what? Okay, how about this?
Ferris calls a vote.
If you put it in the butt plug nug jug, that might keep it from regenerating.
Only if you hold it.
No, in the sack. And you put it in your sack. In the jug.
no, I'm not. No.
Okay,
Not up your butt.
who supports Chronic's weird testicle collection that he
It's
has
for
going on?
science, man. It's for
I mean,
science.
for science, all right.
Who
All right. But
supports
you got to keep an eye on it. If it starts growing up to a full-size troll, you got to kill it.
Maywin's a no.
Maywin's a no. Disgustingly looks over. Maywin RP that.
Blastius not allowed to vote because he doesn't have a camera. So
I can still
Is it-
say nay.
it was a show of hands. You can't hand a nay.
So it's
Maywin RP your disgust.
Yeah, you feel this burning, flaming middle finger pointed at you.
It's still 3-2. Kick rocks.
He said for science. You can pretty much say for science.
All
in
right.
And
all
also,
ways.
Bears
Yeah.
can take that extra vote of his and put it towards that too. Just saying.
All right.
Roll gonad times 2. Put it in the stash.
I'm
All
telling
right,
you,
guys,
though,
we
you
got
keep an
Maywin
eye on it,
RPing right
okay?
now. Just 1 second. Let's have Maywin have a turn here.
I'm gonna put it on.
Go ahead,
Blastius'
Maywin.
Chin later. Shh.
Oh, Chronic, do you have to keep everything?
Yeah, I'm the hordes person. Literally in my job title.
He is the biggest whore here. Yes.
But there's
That
other
turns
parts.
into a troll.
Horns
know.
better.
It's okay. We'll put it in Blastius before it becomes a troll.
We'll put it in Blastius.
Yeah, before it becomes a troll.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Sweet. So you guys
Keep
are
an
looking
eye on it,
around
okay?
in this crazy area, and you look over through the burning bushes, and you see a little cave.
If it grows,
Must be
at
the
all,
home
throw it
of the
in
troll.
fire.
I'm 2 votes to not to keeping the testicles, by the way.
Oh, we're changing it now.
I
Okay.
changed nothing.
No, he's just waiting for all of us to stop chattering.
That still puts it even.
Wait, are we keeping it or no? I'm
Right.
confused. No, I'm
So you
confused.
look over at the trolls' bodies, and you're going to start looking through them, right, Ferris?
That was the intent, yes.
Sweet, dude. Start looking around this thing.
I'm not
And
really
what'd you
looking
roll?
at testicles, though.
No, you're not looking. Okay.
Neither was
You
I. I
roll
was
an
looking at gonads. Okay,
investigation.
calm down.
They're very small.
You guys all start looking around. You start rummaging around. You get into the cave area where they were living, and it's up on top of this little rocky knoll. You kind of climb up there and look in. You see a bunch of dead bodies that are just like half chewed and rotting, just kind of strewn throughout this cave.
And this is the cave we fell down, you said?
No. That's the trap. The cave is up here in the top left corner. It is where the troll came running out of. As
Are we
you've seen it through
safely
the
allowed to
burning
go
bushes.
over there?
Wait,
I don't want to fall down another trap.
what about Steve Burrowin?
Well, the
Where's
burrow
the
is back
donkey?
at the road, as far as you know. You
guys
didn't
taking out
see
my
it come
stingray?
with the other troll.
I want to get him. I want to go for Steve.
Well, that's like a couple hours back out of the woods. So you're here right now.
Ah, fuck. My donkey.
So I'll head over.
Jesus, we'll get there, dude.
I'll
You
head
got
over
your cart
towards the
back
cave.
there and all that shit too.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
you
let's-
guys start looking around.
You guys want to investigate this cave?
Yeah. You want me to roll an
Bears.
investigation?
I think we have to go inside.
Dude, you walk inside this cave, Barris, as you were the first one to kind of want to look around and check through the bodies. You actually find quite a bit of gold on the bodies. About 30 gold between the two. Hidden in usual troll spots, armpits, fat flaps, behind the ear.
So they're magic.
In
You
other
walk up-
places.
Into the cave, and you see this old dwarf leaning up against a beautiful looking dwarven war axe. As you get a little closer, you see that this dwarf is like half chewed. Part of its body and its stomach has just been eaten out, and all these maggots just seem to be spilling out of the bite marks from the trolls on this poor dwarf.
I swear.
So you find a masterwork dwarven war axe and 30 GP.
Hey, we found an axe and money on this.
Sorry,
dead
a master
dwarf.
what?
Axe.
That's what Barris finds, a master dwarven war axe.
Check this fucking shiny bitch out. Who likes axes? Oh,
Got a beautiful, it's a war hammer, excuse me. A war axe. Excuse me, war axe is what I said. I said axe, right? Yeah. That's what I meant.
Okay. Axe.
It's an axe.
That's kind of big for me.
I'll take a look.
I like small axes that I can throw.
All right. Who else rolled what? Let's see here. Blastius,
Yes.
you come stumbling up into the cave in your normal non-looking around fashion,
Mm-hmm. Because I stopped looking for shit.
but you didn't. You actually walk up to this weird-looking flame dude, which they have pinned to the wall, a poor Ganassi. His
What?
flame has been extinguished.
When was
As
there a
he lays
Ganassi?
there pinned, well, you're looking at him in the cave right now, as he is
Okay.
dead, pinned against the wall, half eaten.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And you look around on him and find a little belt. And on that belt, you find a purse with 6,000 copper pieces. Oh!
6,000 copper. Are you adding that to the stash?
You're rich, bitch!
That's what, 60 gold?
But you have to have it in copper. DM rules. No, I'm just joking, dude.
Or is that 6 gold?
No, it's 60 gold, right? It's 100 copper.
I don't know. I can't math right now.
Can't remember. Yeah, it's 100 copper, 10 silver.
How much? You said 6,000?
6,000 copper. Do you want me to add that
copper
to the
pieces.
stash?
Sure.
Okay.
175 minus, yeah, never mind. Okay, forget what I just said. Math.
How deep is this cave? Like how far back
It
does
is
it go?
really shallow. As you look in, it's almost, I mean,
Just like Grimble.
they can see in the dark a little bit, but they like having the little bit of light shining down into the cave. They've got like this little spit out in the front where they've got a leg of some poor human roasting on it. Grimble, have we done you yet? And you rolled a 13.
Have you done me?
Yes.
do me.
Your investigation. As you climb up on top of Murphy, you see that he has a little crack in his cockpit glass, his windshield.
Crack is wackio. Don't do that.
Jump up into that cave, kicking around all the dead bodies, finding whatever you can out of this mess of just maggots and death.
Yeah.
And you
shine a
find
light around.
another. Yeah, you're shining lights around, looking in every nook and cranny, and you find a pretty hefty bag with 120 gold comes spilling out of it.
Oh, here you go, Chronic. Here, throw this in your satchel.
Nice.
It's a big old sack.
You also find 2 ingots.
Done.
I need you to roll a nature check.
Oh shit! A nature ingot. I got a big fat 1 with that, nat 1.
Oh man,
So an ingot.
I need you to roll a strength check with Murphy.
Oh,
Come on, Murphy. You can
As
do
Murphy
it.
reaches over and grabs one of these.
oh my God! Back to back ones. No.
He reaches
yeah.
over.
Let's do it.
You ready for this? He reaches over with both hands and picks up these ingots that look like metal, but all of a sudden you realize they're not, as he crushes them in his hands, smashing them into dust.
That's rough.
And they fall to the ground.
Murphy, I didn't say pick those. Oh man, I would have picked them up.
And that is 2 nat 1s in a row. I need you to roll a D100, please.
You know,
as
No, this should be fun.
I
pounding.
think,
Oh no!
I think when he
Something
took that,
fun.
I think when he took that hit to the head, it maybe
Not a D100,
bitch.
it messed with his it messed with his alignment or something.
Quit yapping,
Yeah,
start rolling.
It may have, as the pounding in your head gets so loud, the door is cracking on its hinges.
Oh yeah.
All right.
96.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna look at that as 6'9" because that's today.
Wow, a 96, huh? Look at you!
Rolled a 96.
Wow!
That's pretty right
What
there.
a roll! Oh wow!
I
Wow,
need
woo, wee, woo.
you to roll a 1d20.
Oh shit!
That's a
No,
three.
there's a Blastius roll.
that's the roll we were expecting.
Tell me the number.
3.
3.
3.
Well, that's. I mean, first one was a 96.
Yes.
Grimble, you
So-
fall to your knees, screaming in pain and agony. Your eyes burst into blood, just like blood balloons just start squirting out of your eyes. Doesn't do any damage. That door in your head comes bursting off its hinges, splinters, and falls into this imaginary floor that you have in your head. You look beyond the door, and you see 2 eyes staring back at you. A small hand reaches through the door, grabbing you by your neck and pulling you in through the shattered door.
The fuck? We're all seeing this.
I think Grimble's dying.
You are not seeing this.
Somebody
This is
save
in
him!
Grimble's head. All you see is Grimble falling to his knees and
It's
his eyes
metaphysical.
bleeding profusely.
profusely.
That's what you see right now.
Maybe when
One hell of a nat 1. So my eyes exploded, and my mind is choking itself.
Grimble, nobody else knows this. As a matter of fact, I want everybody to get off, take your headphones off. You cannot hear this part.
Hey, you can do a break off room, just you and him. By the way.
Hey, when do I know
It
to put
can
my
just be-
headphones back on?
I will start waving
Okay.
like this.
All right.
So just everybody just go ahead and try not to listen to me. All right, we're ready. Can anybody hear me except for you, Grimble?
I can hear you.
Thumbs up.
Okay,
My
that's
ears
what I
out.
want. Okay, you guys are out. I'll start waving in a second. Dude, for 3 days, you are evil Grimble.
Okay.
You need to RP that any way you like, man. But for the next 3 full days,
Do I have vision?
because you
Evil
said my eyes
Grimble.
are bleeding?
Oh, absolutely, dude. There's no damage done to you at all. This is just part of this transformation because
All
you
right.
rolled so many nat ones.
All right, got it.
All right.
All right.
Hello? Can I hear
Okay.
again? Am I allowed to hear
Hey,
again?
by the way, we have
You are
tools.
allowed to hear again.
We have tools for that in the future.
Okay, yes,
One
we'll
of them
figure
is
that out.
called
That's-
one of them is called
Yeah.
Blastius, and he is a tool.
A very useful one, though.
You
Right,
guys start ribbing each other as you're walking through this cave, cleaning up all the dead rotten maggots that are just swirling all over the thrill floor. The
As
fire.
I light his back heel on fire as he's walking.
You still smell like shit.
Right?
Yeah, you're on
The
fire.
fire outside the pit is now getting pretty big. It's covering all of the bushes right outside that front door of this cave, the entrance of the cave, excuse me.
When do we get over there?
Do you guys just want to let it burn and give these heroes a funeral, a pyre?
Are they heroes though? We don't know.
Yeah, they died to the hands of these fucking trolls, so, you know.
I mean, you want me to come make fire? I'm down.
You've got, most of the forest out in
as
front on fire right
Make
now.
my way over there because, we're not in combat.
Yeah, you guys aren't in combat. You can go anywhere you want. You guys were walking through the cave looking at stuff. As a matter of fact, I have to get Maywin's investigation check really quick here.
Did I already roll one? No, if I did.
You have not yet rolled one. I don't think. I can't remember.
You haven't
So
rolled
pretend
the
like you
joint
didn't.
Ooh, a
Not in
20
public.
and 19. Sorry.
Okay, so we're going to do Maywin first. What was your investigation check, Maywin?
16.
A 16. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You go walking through these poor dead bodies and you're trying your best to avoid them, and your dress doing its best with this prestidigitation, runes etched throughout the lining. And it is pushing all the maggots and everything away from you as it feels your hatred towards the evil rot. All of a sudden, you kick through this pile of maggots as they skirt away, and you see this glinting. You pick up one of the most beautiful masterwork rapiers you have ever seen.
Nice.
That is attached to a poor elf's arm. And as you pick it up, the glove slips off, and he had a purse inside of his glove with 50 gold spilling out. The arm, half eaten by maggots, just kind of slops to the floor next to your feet, being pushed away from your dress.
I'm gonna tuck everything into like my bag, and I'm gonna look down at the body and say, "Thank you, Pharaoh."
Are you holding that, or do you want me to add it to the stash? Just
I am holding it for now.
okay.
So I
haven't
have
put
you left, Chronic.
Okay.
And everybody else got an investigation check in there? Right? Hello? Everybody else? Rimble? You got an investigation check? Okay. You guys are going to talk to me, right? You can hear me?
Am I still out or am I awake?
You are not quite. We're not quite to yet. I was just making sure we got an investigation check with everybody.
Oh, did you? Okay, I'll investigate.
I got you one, right? No, I already did one for you, didn't I?
Did I?
Once again, I see nothing.
I don't have an
So
investigation.
I already got an investigation check with you because you found that 6,000 copper pieces. So we
that
don't need to do
was- okay,
two.
Never mind.
Oh, for
Yes.
that, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So I got everybody except for Chronic. You're the last one.
Mhm.
And what'd you roll, Chronic? You rolled a 19, right?
Yeah.
Sweet, dude. Interesting. So you walking through this cave, just looking around, you find this strange barbarian leaning up against this weird-looking leather-bound shield.
Leather bound shield.
Just It's actually, as you pull it out and look at it with a little bit closer, it is a masterwork light steel shield. And it has the skin of some strange lizard covering over the top of it. He has no money, but he is wearing a very dirty loincloth. You could take that too.
You're into that sort of thing.
His nuts are not eaten.
Are you gonna take his balls, Chronic?
You know what? People pay extra for the used ones, so yes, I'll take it.
You reach down with your hunting knife and you slash right in between the taint, cut 2 more slices, and you have become a professional of nut stealing. Flop them in a jar and put them in a bag.
I smell it, and then I walk by Barris, and I just do one of these.
weird.
You're
so weird, man.
Love it.
He has proficiency in testicles.
Wesley looks over at you all.
The removal of, yes.
You guys are fucking nuts.
No, I'm cutting nuts. That's the difference.
Futz? What?
The fire has now covered some of the rocks even as it is getting out of control outside. The trolls' heads are gone.
Are you no grabbers done? Let's get out of here. Fuck this valley, let it burn. Let's get.
Yeah, we better. I don't know. You want to put the fire out, Blastius?
I don't know if I can do that much. That's a big fire.
He's got a wall of water. Wall of water.
It'll put itself out. Let's go.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I mean, I can put a wall of water to cover our behind or something going down the thing. Down into that if you want.
Oh, did this turn into a Southern California gender reveal? Is he really going to burn everything down now, this motherfucker?
I didn't do any of that. What are you talking about?
Dude, what are you talking about? You caused a little fire that turned into this raging inferno.
Your missed flame, your first flame shot missed and hit the bushes behind the troll's head.
All right, well then I will cast Control Flames and push it out for the next 3 hours. I don't know. Like, what do you want me to do? There's only so much I can put out.
It'll put itself out. We're not the fire fucking brigade. Let's go.
Hold on. I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna do a rain dance.
I want everybody to roll an intelligence check real quick.
But I don't got any of that.
I know.
Well, that's better because that would make my performance that much better. Trying to pretend like I know what I'm doing to make a rain dance.
Yeah, I rolled an 8. Actually, I rolled a 5 technically.
Sweet. So you guys all see Grimble.
With a 20
here. Barris, Maywin especially. Maywin, you are very concerned with Grimble as he had just been on his knees with his eyes bleeding profusely all over this maggot-ridden floor. But then all of a sudden he seems to wipe these bloody tears from his face and stands up. He just starts looking around at everybody and you would be concerned with him because of his eyes bleeding.
Grimble, are you okay?
Yeah, I got some shit in my face.
Barris, you notice it too.
Hey, let's get you out of here, buddy.
I'm fine, all right? Don't worry about me. Forget this fucking fire. Let's do what we came to do, all right? We got shit to do.
Yes, and all this time, Blastius and Chronic, you're just kind of arguing by the fire like, who gives a shit? We should put it out. As you guys are arguing back and forth, you see them help Grimble up to his feet and storms over to Furphy. Storms over to Murphy.
I can get it out, but it's gonna take hours.
Grimble just starts walking. Like he doesn't give a fuck. He just starts walking away.
Can I do some sort of check to make sure it's okay?
Say that again?
Can I do some sort of check to make sure he's okay inside or medicine or something?
Go ahead and do a medicine check. Okay, first and foremost, he has to let you do it. As you walk up over me, why don't you RP that real quick? as you walk over to Grimble to try to help him with medicine-wise.
I'm gonna
What'd
do
you
that
say?
quick little run thing, and I'm gonna say, Grimble, do you need are you sure you don't need any medicine?
No, 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 no. No, no. I'm fine. I'm fine. Maywin, I'm fine, Maywin.
Shut up and take it, bitch.
Wow.
You hear from Blastius calling out by the fire.
But if you have a napkin or a towel, I can wipe my face off with it. Thank you. He wipes the blood off of his face.
So
See, I'm better.
are you gonna let her look at you?
Yeah.
All right, Maywin, go ahead and give me a medicine check. If you decide to let her.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm fine. He's wiping that. She handed him like a
Not great.
towel or something. He's wiping the blood off his
Yeah.
face.
She's got like a little piece of that first aid kit. She kind of pulls out a little piece of clean cloth and starts wiping your face. Maywin, you really don't see anything wrong with him at all. Eyes were bleeding, but there's no cuts, there's no lesions. His tear ducts look fine. I mean, other than the fact that they look weird because he's, dead. But yeah, it's pretty normal for a dead guy.
You never seen my eyes bleed before? Shit.
It's just my sinuses.
I poke him in the sinus with a stick. You okay?
The
Fine, can we
fire
go?
rages.
Let's just get out of here. Nobody cares about these bushes or this troll den. This whole part of the town could burn.
We
No one
win?
gives a shit.
Yeah.
Wesley kind of looks over at it. He's like, oh, shit, I think it's a little out of our control now. Unless somebody knows how to make a rain. But I agree. Fuck these bugs. I'm out.
Blastius is doing a
Walks
rain
off.
dance right now.
Yeah.
Maybe that might help. I don't know.
Grimble does like a mocking rain dance for Wesley. He's like, fuck you.
Nice. Wesley walks over and starts peeing out a little bit of the fire and then turns and walks away as it is futile.
I pee on it as well. In solidarity.
Right?
Just saying that.
We did our best.
I will urinate
Maywin,
14 feet tall. It's like a fucking fire hose.
I stand shoulder to shoulder.
So Grimble,
As we all arm in arm, just
I'll stand
free
there.
flowing.
we're
Let it go.
firemen.
And right about then, we catch the stench of piss on fire coming
Yes,
back
Grimble.
at us.
I want you to roll. I want you to roll a strength check as you start pushing your bladder as hard as you can from all the ale you drank for breakfast, trying to piss this fire out.
Who?
You, Barris,
Me?
you're
Oh.
14 feet tall.
Yeah, no, but that doesn't
got a
work.
fire
no,
hose.
hang on. I'm gonna logic you real quick because he had a bunch of liquor in his bladder, but he grew to 14 feet tall, so his bladder also grew. So the
Yes.
amount of liquid in there is significantly lower than
Fire.
it should be.
If
to
it
make
was
that
in him, would it grow with him because it was already?
No, the
You can
amount of
still
liquid
push it
does
out.
not grow. The amount of liquid does not grow. I'm gonna
All
call
right,
bullshit.
all right, Mr. Wizard.
I'm getting
Hey,
fucking
you know,
Mr.
if-
Wizardy
if
on
he's,
you.
If he's
right
making like all the molecules in his
Wait.
body change and like grow
That's a good
bigger or
point.
something, that should probably apply to everything within his
Because it-
body.
because his clothes are growing too.
No, they're not. His
Yeah.
clothes should
They
not
are.
grow either.
No.
they
When
do.
you change size, all your items and shit grow with it. So
No.
technically speaking, anything inside your stomach would grow too.
Okay, whatever you. I'll leave it up to you guys,
think-
but
I
I don't
think
think
you-
it should.
You win that one, Blastus.
So this is how I'm going to roll this. Barris, you walk
Is it a
over
win though? Is it?
all 14 feet and you start peeing all over this fire and it actually goes down, I'd say a third, because it is a pretty extensive fire. It goes
Two-
down a whole third of itself before you finally start dribbling all over your shoes.
2 hands on hips too. You know, it's like just Just
Can
like-
I cast shape water to just make it spray better and more efficient?
Well, how else are you gonna how else are you gonna control that stream, bro? You need
You
2 hands on hips.
absolutely can.
Fuck.
You cast shape water and shape his pee all around this fire, dousing everything save the troll
Such a beautiful
heads.
team effort. Mwah.
Everybody roll a
Amazing.
Constitution saving throw, as this smell is almost as
Cool.
bad as Blastius right now.
Gladly. He's
So do
doing
I
us a
even need to roll one?
service.
Because it would
Oh,
improve my
yes.
spell.
Oh,
if it hit
which
me.
I feel like I'm
Oh,
going to
yes.
fail.
To roll one.
Ooh, I didn't do well.
You refuse to roll a Constitution save? Okay. Everybody
'Cause
under
it can't
12.
make me smell any worse, right?
Oh, it smells bad because it's a whole different type of stench profile.
It's a
All
lot of
right. It
asparagus.
is.
He ate a lot of asparagus.
And yeah, there we go.
Nice. Good job, guys. Everybody. Love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
You start hurling for 2 rounds. As you sit there, RP this great session of Vomitorium with friends.
Who, me?
Hang on. What? Hang on.
Not again. Guys. Oh,
Sorry, Maywin. It had to be done.
oh, God.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much.
Grimble, how close are you to the fire right now, Grimble?
What?
How close are you to the fire, Grimble?
Far too
really
close.
far.
You
Go
kind of
way
took
over here.
off, right? Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
over
You took
here.
off right where I can't see you.
Right. Off by
Oh,
the-
you're right up here.
yeah, to the right a
Okay.
little bit.
So that was your Constitution save. Oh, you were perfect. You saved.
Yeah.
The stench doesn't matter to you because you are inside Murphy right now, and the cracks still seem to be airtight. Everybody else 2 rounds of throwing up. Even Wesley Stipes seems to be throwing up inside of his helmet.
Can I
See
direct my
vomit dripping down.
Please?
Yes, you vomit the rest of the flames out, and you save this grotesque forest as the sun is beating down now on all this vomit that is in this area,
Is the
just
fire out?
stinking it up. The fire is out. That's your bomb fire. I can get it out here just a sec.
Oh, hold my hair, Wesley. Oh.
Hold my hair. Wesley is trying to hold your hair back and just starts vomiting all over your back.
Man,
You guys finally stop vomiting everywhere. Just
Wesley calls
oh
himself a
my
champion.
god!
And
Your
now the
stomachs
diarrhea starts.
are drained. You all get 1 point of exhaustion,
Champion.
except for Grimble. Yeah, Grimble. You just see Grimble inside of his booth, just looking at you guys like,
Champion my ass. He's a bitch.
Can I contest this call for because I'm just used to it by now?
you know what you can do? You can actually give me a D100.
Okay, that sounds fun.
Aren't we all just used to being exhausted at this point in our lives? So don't we all just get a free pass? I mean, fuck.
Not
No,
on this
we're
one,
not
as you have
retail
vomited
investors,
your
dude. Hold on.
breakfast.
Tyler, you get 2 points of exhaustion because you have the baby.
41.
5 points of
All right.
exhaustion. Fuck. So I don't
Somebody
see. So that doesn't show as an option
Don,
for
I got
a
a 41 on
condition.
my 100.
Oof.
Yes, I saw that, but he just.
How do
wasn't
I
doing
apply it?
DC was 42.
There is an. Where is
I'm
it?
not
Oh, no,
42
no, it's
yet.
no, you're right. It's at the bottom. So I only have 1 to exhaustion.
Add 1 point to exhaustion.
Okay.
Everybody who
got
failed
it.
that
I got
as
it.
you vomited out your breakfast, including your ale, which is really what hurts the most.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Puke and rally. Here we go. Yeah.
You guys all start following.
Let's go.
You guys all start following.
It's in my
Grimble,
beard.
who's-
It's in my beard. Hang on. Okay.
All right,
We're good.
DM's turn. Stop by.
You guys. You
I was
guys
trying to
all
make
start-
it realistic, dude. Jesus.
You did a great job, dude. You guys all start following Grimble, who is stomped out with Murphy ahead of you all. You leave this crazy smelling, awful cave of trolls, smoldering
Hey,
in
I'm not a
vomit
cave of trolls.
and pee.
No, but you smell fucking awful.
Grimble he's walking. You know, he's walking on his own 2 feet, and Murphy's like following him like 1 step behind.
Okay. Perfect. As you've leapt out, once you got away from the smell of the pee, you just jumped out of the cockpit and started walking on your own. And with that, the camera pans to the sky.
My favorite music. Is it my favorite music?
As we head back towards the tradeway and heading south towards flying lizards.
Yeehaw.
Thank you, everybody, for
We're gonna
joining
take
us
2 and
on
2.
this very silly adventure today.
We got extra silly
Everyone
Alright,
have been
you
holding
guys
back
had
on
fun.
drinking, and none of that happened tonight.
Oh, I'm gonna go get another beer.
Oh, me too.